I don't know. We don't have that long. Let's play D&D.
Okay.
I'll keep trying to figure out what this movie was in the background. Last time we played, you guys had been attacked by strange fish people on the ship and killed several of them. One of them seemed to have fled off the ship, and as you guys were sort of coming, specifically Jordan was like, "Where did that guy go?" And when he wasn't there anymore, somebody came. Papa May came rushing out of the tent with his crossbow in hand, and his youngest son or his elder son, seems to have vanished off of the ship during the attack. And that was where we left off. He came running out and screamed about his son being missing. You guys are out of initiative, so feel free to do whatever you want.
I immediately cast jump on Chris, and then myself.
Yeah. So that last one, it like left off that way, right?
Jumped off the back of the boat. That's where it was.
Yeah.
You guys don't know where it went. Like nobody saw it disappear.
Okay, so that's the back of the boat, though?
They had these like lobster claw dog catcher things that they tried to clamp around your throats.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the back of the boat.
I am going to cast
You're a
locate.
dog.
I'm gonna turn out of a dog den, and then I'll cast. I forget sometimes. It's been a week. And I'll cast locate animals or plants, and gun for humans.
I don't think humans count as an animal.
You could do fish people. Thanks.
I don't think they count as an animal.
Oh, are they just monster?
I think it's a different thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
maybe we.
You would need locate creature.
Oh.
Can I do speak with plants and ask the trees?
Yes. Are you using the staff to do this?
Yes.
Okay. So as you twist your hand around the staff, you can see growing out of it are like little vines. And they wrap around Kelric's wrist and then grow into his skin. Is one of them like it taps in and like having your blood drawn at the doctor, like reaches into a vein. And Kelric, you feel something get pumped into your system. Like a thunk. You can feel it going into your veins as you reach out to will yourself to talk to animal or to plants. Kelric's eyes glaze over and go a bit chlorophyll color. They go a bit green. And you can see this green fluid being pumped into his system. The boat is starting to spin at this point as Papa May is rushing to stop it. And as it pulls up toward the bank, the like mangrove style trees along the side of the water sort of lean in toward Kelric and Russell. The rest of you don't hear this, but Kelric, you hear a trees like,
we seem to have lost one of our charges. Did you see a young boy getting carried away by a fish-looking person?
Aw, man, but fish people stole your boy, man. That's like a seedling, right?
Yeah.
Aw, man. I think they maybe like they probably went that way. That's where all the fish people keep going. They look like you, but more like wet. Right?
Right.
Those are the fish people. They look like wet.
Yes, because they're coming out of the water.
Yeah, they kind of go down like up the river just a little bit there, man. There's like a muddy spot.
So I guess Kelric is like just rustling randomly when he talks.
Kelric's just like waving his arms and making whooshing noises, and the trees are shaking and leaves are falling.
Oh, okay. Can I actually like the idea of whenever Kelric holds out the staff is the thing that rustles, since I'm casting it through the staff anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. Because that makes sense to me. So Kelric will open his mouth and say, apparently there's a thing of the fish people headed off in that direction, and he like points with the staff, because I'm pretty sure he can't put it down at this point.
I mean, you could take the little thing out of your arm.
Yeah,
A little
it's
vine.
fine.
You just motioned. It's just upriver.
Okay. I wanted to look for the fish guy. Just with like a perception check.
Yeah, make a perception check.
I-
Two with one, two.
There.
Oh, yeah.
Susie already rolled.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll assist.
Who are you assisting?
I don't know. Whoever looked first.
That
You
would
wanna
be
roll
Susan.
again,
Sure.
just to see if you get higher than a 20.
Nope.
For this really
Just a 20.
quickly.
I was a lot of help.
Doing great. We got this.
Not real. Ooh, just barely actually. So you could see sort of maybe 400 feet upriver. You guys know what an otter slide is? Where otters
Um,
slide down like a bank and it forms like a divot and it's just
Oh,
like a
yeah.
muddy, like that but bigger.
That sounds utterly adorable.
It's just this big mud flume that leads down into the water that's been worn smooth from things sliding down it. And you can see, I think Layla, you catch like a something being drug over the crest of it and just out of sight, a few hundred feet
Oh.
away.
You went that way.
ah,
Ira.
Gulabi!
Kind of
Carry
in the
me.
direction that Kelric is pointing.
Can
I
I
mean, it's
send?
gonna have to get wet. Ah.
Time to put on our swimsuits.
You want to send Galabi up there?
Yeah.
It's like I'm doing some
What's
cold
his
water on the deck.
His movement is.
40 feet if he flies. So pretty
Yeah.
quick, actually. So Galabi, yeah, you pull your hat off and stick it back on, and the hat like flattens out sadly, and then you hear the flap of wings as an invisible creature flies off into the darkness of the night. He's heading that direction. It will not be long before you lose communication with him.
Ah. Okay. Good luck.
I said,
I will send my son to find his son.
the boat careens sort of haphazardly into the bank. Anchors are quickly thrown over, and you can see Papa May starting to climb off the boat.
Whoa,
Wait,
whoa, whoa.
May's getting off the boat? This, like, never happens.
No, pop up.
Hey, I get to oi.
We're going.
I going.
You make sure nobody else steals anybody else on the boat.
His son to be taken, I go get him. He's turning into a pirate. Hoy, to hoy. Hey, his son to be taken, I go and get him.
No, we'll go get him.
You can make a persuasion check?
Okay.
You want to try to convince him to stay on the boat?
Yeah, please stay on the
With a
boat.
Crossbow. He's probably fine. He can
It
come
won't-
with us.
No, it won't do for Dad to die.
I mean,
Aw.
yeah, it'd be bad if he died.
22.
But
He's
He
like
says, I did. You promised to bring me right back.
We will bring him back.
Keep watch on your other boys.
He squints at you and he nods, but you see him like cross his arms angrily. He doesn't seem happy about it.
We don't want anybody else to get abducted. So either you stay here or I really don't want everybody to come.
I wouldn't mind staying here.
Kelric's gonna go with, just so you can talk to trees.
yeah, Chris already has like the alligator hood like down over her eyes.
Just putting her
Getting
shit
ready.
on.
Yeah.
Check their swords real quick. Yeah.
Now I'm just imagining Chris like swimming with the alligator hood on top, so it's okay.
Aw.
I actually drew a picture of that a while ago.
I can
That's
also
excellent.
say-
And if you haven't posted it already, you should.
I gotta go find it.
Activating my
Okay.
sword. Go ahead, Jordan.
I can also stay behind and watch and help watch. Not sure. To just stay behind and watch boat.
The dad boat.
Oh.
Really?
Like, oh. Okay. I'll go in your stead then.
I think the guys on the boat will be fine because they can always, throw down, take the anchor up and go. And they have this guy with a
Let us
crossbow.
work on fish people though.
But they got the crossbow, and if we can keep the
Yeah.
fish people occupied by murdering them, I think they'll be fine.
make a lot of noise and draw their attention.
What I'm saying is, let's not split the party, or else we'll end up with half a party.
Okay, fine.
don't
And ask
split.
any high schooler, a half a party is a fail.
What?
'Cause that means no one
Buster,
showed up.
a little while, like, you know, because it's been, you guys are debating on what to do. It's been about a minute of you sort of standing around on the boat. And after about that minute, it maybe 45, 50 seconds into it, you could feel Globby like pass out of range, so you can't communicate with him anymore.
Ugh. I've lost connection with him. And he starts getting antsy.
Go
Ugh.
find him again.
Yeah. Find your son, Buster. Come
Right,
with
let's-
us and find your son.
Let's go.
I'll save you.
And just pat him on the back.
Don't touch me.
So you guys are gonna head over to your to where this like mud flume is.
Yeah, I think we'll leave Ira behind.
Ira's like eyes have turned black and her claws are out.
So
You
she's
can
just gonna
hear
come.
like the rustle of her fucking wings underneath her clothes. They haven't sprung out, but you can see her like shaking.
Ira, do you wanna come?
She sort of looks around the ship, and then just looks at you and just nods.
Okay. Well, let's get going. Time is of the essence. Do we have to swim, or can we walk on the bank?
You can walk along the bank.
Okay.
So as you walk along the bank, to sort of like the big mud pit is obvious, but it comes up onto the ground. So you could do perception checks to try to locate like tracks. It's fairly muddy, so it's not overly difficult. But there's a flat area over the top of it where these creatures seem to be beaching themselves.
I got nothing.
I'm just gonna follow tree directions. Have lots of repeated conversations.
Make a persuasion check for the trees then.
Ooh.
You can have advantage, I think, because you're fucking talking to them, which is a weird thing for them. They're like, man, this hairy guy's just talking at us, man.
I'm also very polite and thank them afterwards.
He's like a big squirrel, man.
I'm a big squirrel.
23. Okay. So the trees point you to an area where they seem to spread out a bit. Like the tracks, they come up to the top of this mudslide and they spread out in different directions, but they sort of recoalesce over toward a rock. Which the trees direct you to this like moss-covered rock, and when you come over to it, you can see under it is another area that's been like worn smooth from passage, and just mud. And there's a hole, maybe 4 feet around, under the rock. The tracks seem to sort of all lead in that direction.
Let's go into the mud hole.
Do we want to try to sneak in?
I'll go first.
I'd like to also activate my sword while while she's going in.
Sure.
Whoosh.
Jordan, do you want a stealth check for me? It sounds like you're trying to be sneaky.
Jordan's
Where's
the
button?
sneakiest.
There it is. Boop. 18.
It didn't fucking save your vision. Ah. So you're just looking at a blank map right now. Hang on.
I can see a corner, like the
There.
top left.
Yep.
Little
Okay,
dark.
now I can see.
Can you see now? Okay.
Oh,
So
I can't see.
you won't be able to see because you're not in the hole yet, and there's no light in the hole,
Oh.
and you're a human. So
Oh.
Jordan, as you slide down into this hole, it slowly opens up. There's about 30 feet of crawling, and then it begins to open up into a bigger and bigger passage. At some point, you can get up onto your knees, and then sort of your hands if you crouch, and then eventually it opens up to where you're walking. And as it opens up into a wider passage, you can see off to your left these huge, like 2 feet tall, 2-3 feet around, luminescent fungus. like growing up out of the sides, like the craggy rocks of this, and then sort of peeking out over this way behind one of the big pillars that seem to be like columns in the room. You can see one of these creatures patrolling, like stalking back and forth up and down the path.
So before I continue moving forward, I'll tell the people that I'll tell everyone else. They're 60 feet, about 60, 80 feet ahead of us. There are two people that are patrolling. Stick to the sides. I'm gonna wander further in.
Okay. So you crawl back up to tell everybody that, and then go back down.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
let me
want to
get.
follow Jordan back down.
Okay. So let me get a marching order from everybody.
I would also like to put light on Chris if Chris wants light, so he can see. She can see.
I know I put it on if like something that he
Yeah.
can close his fist around or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
fist ring.
Yeah, if you want like a rock or something.
Is it a bright light? 20-foot radius and a dim light for 20 foot beyond that. So it will be like this: 20, 20, and then I'll need a stealth check from Chris.
Whose stealth is not that good?
Chris.
Well,
can I-
actually,
before-
I got that different armor when I was in
Oh, okay, cool.
my last town, so I don't have disadvantage anymore.
All right, so go ahead and make your stealth check for me, Chris.
Find
And then who's behind Chris?
Ooh. Well,
Well, I can go.
Okay.
Can go last.
Can I
Gotta
cast?
find my boy.
Let's go ahead and add the oh, what is it? There's a sneaky thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some pass without trace
Sure.
for everyone.
Plus 10 to your stealth roll, Chris. So you got a 20.
cool.
And I think I get disadvantage, right?
I don't know what armor you're wearing.
Plate mail.
Who's behind Buster? You're wearing plate mail? What the fuck did that happen?
When we were in town, I bought plate.
Armor.
Jesus. Okay, who's behind Buster?
I'll go behind Buster.
Okay.
And I got guess a 27 if pass without a trace is a plus 10.
Armor buying party.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the fun stuff.
And then who's next?
I'll be at the end.
You'll be last.
Yeah.
So, Curtis, where do you want to be?
I guess
behind
behind
Ira,
Buster.
or well, Layla is already behind Buster.
Oh, okay. Then whatever's next in turn.
Okay, so then Curtis, and then Ira, and then Pelric will be like last.
Ooh.
Kind of that'll work for now. Cool.
Ooh.
Buster got an 18. Okay, it's a good thing there's that plus 10.
Thank God.
So that's 4 of the 7 of you. I still need at least one more
Oh,
stealth check.
that's me. Sorry.
Ira is bomber at stealth, and got a 1. Two
Can
natural ones, and it's 26. Enough of you pass, so it's over half of you, right? 1, 2, 3.
How can you be unstealthy in mud? I guess it's just squishing everywhere.
It opens up into a rock cavern. So the rest of you
Oh,
see
okay.
this bioluminescent, strange fungus, but following, because of the silence of your movement and following Joyden's directions and with the shadows clinging to you from Kelric's spell, you do manage to pass, or at least move into the room without them being like noticing you. So you guys all kind of huddled around the entrance tunnel, and you can see these things sort of looking out over the tunnel. The shadows being cast by the glowing fungus seeming to be the only thing that are protecting you from them noticing you.
And I'm just going to point out the people that you should be wary of are like here and here. Kind of keep
I
moving.
think you can see like 2 of them, right?
Yeah. So you
In
got your guard.
darkness, you can actually become invisible until you take your reaction. Okay. Of note, Buster, you have not seen the return or felt the return of your Babu.
So I'm not even in range yet.
You haven't detected him now.
Ugh.
Hmm.
Where'd he go? Oh, I'm getting
Through a
nervous.
deep hole.
Where is he? I want to call to him, but
Do the fungus speak plant?
Yeah. If you guys want to try to sneak through the room, I'm gonna need stealth checks again.
I would like to cast invisibility.
Okay.
You're behind me, Buster, right?
yeah.
Alright, I'm casting it on you.
Buster already turned invisible. So you turn around and look, and he's not there. Like
What?
you put invisibility on him, and he's just gone.
That's pretty good, Buster. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Buster could do that.
Kind of chameleons into the wall.
So
Just-
Buster, you have advantage on your stealth check.
Oh, nice. Okay. Thanks.
Plus 10 from Kelrick, so there's a good chance you guys sneak through here.
There we go.
So roll again, Buster.
Roll again? Oh, okay.
It's because you have advantage. I mean, you didn't fail because of the plus 10.
Oh, duh. Okay. I need advantage.
And I would like to very quietly ask the algae if they'd seen people go this way that weren't fish.
As you get close enough to the algae to actually communicate with it, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, oh boy.
Is it evil algae?
It's dick algae. It's got big dick energy.
There's as you get close enough to it, it actually it bends itself on the wall to lean closer towards you, and then there's this of spores that smack Kelrick in the face. And Kelrick, as you breathe it in, there's this smell that accompanies these spores. This meaty, umami, salty, buttery smell that you just cannot resist. And you guys all watch as Kelrick reaches down, rips one of the caps off of the stalk, and begins to shove it into his mouth.
No.
Delicious.
Kelrick's in the
Kelrick,
back.
are you gonna be okay?
Can I slap him in the throat?
I think-
He's way back at the back of the line.
Oh,
As he
do
goes,
something.
Ira reaches over and tries to stop him, and Kelrick, Golem, pivots away and hunches over, shoves this whole mushroom into his mouth. Kelrick, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Drop it, drop it, drop it!
Yeah, it's like a dog eating something they should. That's a dead possum. Okay. As you put it in your mouth, despite the smell, that scent of overcoming or overwhelming deliciousness, the taste as it literally falls apart into little spores in your mouth is like ash. It's just it tastes horrible, but you can't seem to stop yourself from eating it. You down one of these mushroom caps and you got a little indigestion. It wasn't pleasant. You don't think you should eat another one?
Am I okay to stop eating it, or just
Yeah,
am I just...
You just shove the one down, and then kind of a little bit of heartburn. It doesn't settle well in your stomach, and it tasted like shit. And then you're kind of why on earth did I eat this? It's so bad.
It told me to.
This is something I would do.
Did you gain insight?
I don't think I can roll insight on algae.
It doesn't seem to be communicating with you.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna talk to that anymore.
I'm gonna carefully avoid these fungi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm assuming we all snuck, or still sneaking.
Yes, you guys rolled well enough on your stealth checks because of Pass Without a Trace. And Kelrick didn't have the horrible things that the mushrooms do affect him. So you can slip to the other side of the room without being noticed. Joyden, as you do, constantly wary as you kind of your default state, you do notice that there are more of these creatures sort of hidden back behind pillars and things like that spread throughout the room. More than you saw.
Well, maybe we should take them out before we get pincered.
Yeah, they might pincer our butts.
Do you see the kid yet?
Uh,
Can I perception check for the child?
Make a survival check.
Survival check.
to look
Look
for,
in the
like,
dirt.
tracks or marks, and drag marks show it.
18.
You can see, where like a pair of barefoot feet like kicked and scraped and struggled across the floor and headed up through this tunnel. It has cave clay all across the floor, which you should be readily familiar with.
Oh, I know all about that cave play. So it went up toward the north
Yeah. Like
the map.
straight through the room, basically.
All right. I'm gonna point at the ground and then point forward and be like, I see tracks. We should go this way. Effectively. So I'm communicating quietly.
Sure. I mean, is that what you guys want to do? Jordan is making the argument that you should deal with these things before moving forward.
It's part of the. I'd rather not kill anything needlessly. I'm pretty sure we could just go in, grab, and go.
That's a
Be
I
good
mean-
argument.
fish tonight, though.
But
I mean, Ira does have blood in her eyes.
They're bipedal and they talk.
Do they talk?
They made like noises. Yeah, Ira has like slowly let her wings unfurl.
She's going nuts. She's ready to kill.
Her hands are out. Her claws are out, and she's just like staring at these things, like vibrating.
let's sheathe our swords for now, and we'll find the
Or-
one who did it. We don't have to commit genocide right now.
All right, we grab the kid and then we kill them all.
But why is killing them on the list? They are part of the cycle, same as you are.
I'm not arguing. I'm pointing at the ground and saying, "Go forward."
Good idea.
I think. Okay, we're just amend. We're going to kill all that stand in our room.
Kill them, but
Right.
only if we have to.
If they get in our way or they don't want us to leave, we're gonna kill them.
If we happen to turn circles and keep killing people in our way, I mean, it's for a good cause.
If you're saying this out loud, Kelric is going to look not angry, just very disappointed.
I'm gonna assume that you guys are sort of quietly having this conversation as you're slipping into the next tunnel.
All right,
Okay.
that's fine.
So the tunnel slowly becomes less and less mud and muck and cavern and more worked stone. You can see chisel marks and carvings and bits and pieces that it just slowly becomes like a set of stairs leading down. I will move you guys onto the next map. You'll be on the south end.
Oh shoot, they have a whole damn civilization down here.
So you
What?
mean they're intelligent? I think Kelric has a point.
Uh-oh.
Oh, are you feeling bad now? Just now about wanting to murder all of them?
No, I'm
Well,
not
very
feeling bad.
Also, nobody said that they built all this. They probably just found it and moved in.
Yeah,
I need to
probably the stinkers.
turn the grid off on this map. Hang on, that'll make it easier for you guys to move around. There we go.
Layla, do you see any more tracks?
As you guys move forward, the tracks eventually disappear. You just continue following the tunnel, and it turns into this black worked, like laid tile stone almost. As you begin to join in, especially as you begin to move up toward this room, you can see some kind of like altar. It's raised. There's a set of stairs that wrap up and lead to it, but it's like bowl shaped, and in the center of it, you can see some sort of like green, thick, viscous goo, like slowly writhing and moving around. And there's one of these creatures standing on the opposite end of it with a long like stick that's carved like a paddle or a spoon, and it's like moving this goop around inside of this big altar.
Ew. Can I like
Oh.
try to figure out what it is?
You can make an Arcana check,
Okay.
I would like
or
this.
or a nature check. Actually, I think a nature check would apply better.
Okay.
Ooh, I want to also see if I can figure out what it is.
I'll help Buster, I
Even though I'm
guess.
not-
And right now I'm working on your previous stealth roll, so as long as you don't leave this room, no more stealth checks. If you want to leave this room, new stealth checks. Buster, you don't know what it is, but Chris, you have been around like livestock before. So you've seen horses give birth, you've seen cows give birth.
Oh, is it gooping birth? Is it
It's
fish birth
it's
goop?
it's like placenta basically.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
See, I get the
And I don't
feeling
know if
that
any of you guys have ever actually been around livestock when it gives birth, but when a horse gives birth, there's a river of green, just fluid.
cool.
I've been
And
to a few Minnesota state fairs.
yeah, there you go.
Oh,
And it's basically that, but like a little more viscous. And it's not like stirring it so much as it is like turning it, like flipping it over almost.
Gosh.
so
Oh my
so
god.
I get the feeling that
Pancakes.
there's a baby in there, a baby
I bought
something,
a
an
pancake
unbirthed
Something.
indeed.
Yeah.
That's all.
something.
So yeah, I'm going to continue moving through this room because look for.
Okay. You need to make another stealth check for me.
Oh, okay.
23. Okay, it's pretty high. So you're good. You can
Oh.
you sort of wait for it to look away, run up against the altar. You smack your back up against the altar, and it doesn't seem to notice you at all. But as your back hits the altar, you can feel like warmth coming through it, and then the vibration of something moving around. And as you glance back over your shoulder, you can see a very human hand reach up and sort of stretch the edge of the thing, the bag that it's in, as if
Oh
pushing.
gosh. No. I recoil in fear from the corner, from the wall. It's like, oh.
Like that episode of X-Files.
Oh god.
Wait, you said human head? There's a person in
So there is not a humanoid monster in here that we can murder. Can I continue to walk around?
Does it
here?
look like the boy's hand?
You didn't see it. Jordan
Oh.
just saw a glimpse of it in the
Oh,
dark.
oh, can I make a perception check to see what human it is, or like if I recognize the hand?
Mhm.
Perception or
Yeah, sure. Yeah, perception's fine. A 19.
19?
The kid, despite his age, around his right wrist, which is the one that you just saw, he has a tattoo. His father has particularly elaborate tattoos, like full sleeves, all the way up his arms, like come up onto his neck. The kid, who's like 15ish, he just has the one sort of like Celtic knot around his, but it wraps around his wrist. You did not see that tattoo.
Guys, this is.
And with a 19 perception check, Jordan, you can also hear like a chanting coming from like the northern little door here.
Well, he's already in deep shit, so there's nothing we can do for him yet. Tell everyone. Okay, I'm heading north. Although we're probably not gonna sneak past this guy. He's
Okay.
probably killed.
So Jordan, you can get to like here. And then Layla, unfortunately, even
Yeah.
with your plus 10 to stealth, a 14 is not going to be high enough.
Okay.
So as you move into the room, Layla, the hand reaches out, and you can see the creature that's standing on top of the like altar reach out with the paddle thing that it has in its hand and whack the hand to push it back down, and you let out an involuntary little, just like Rachel did, involuntary little gasp, and its head snaps up and looks at you, and it just goes.
Oh, never mind.
And we need to roll initiative.
Well,
Oh.
I guess it's time
It's time.
to fight.
Time to smash. I got a natural one.
That sounds familiar, Sydney, but I
I
can't
remember it because I was very young when I saw it, and it scarred me for life.
Oh.
I don't know what episode you're talking about, unfortunately.
There
I've
was,
seen a
like-
bunch of X-Files, but I don't remember that episode specific.
It was dang. I don't.
Oh, my
Like,
brain snapped to
could-
the
It
doctor.
might not be X-Files. It might be just a similar thing, but I'm pretty sure like Scully got abducted.
That happens a
and-
lot, though. That happens like every
Yeah.
season.
Well, yeah,
Sully got
but
Sully got
like
shot down.
they
I
found
have
her
to
in like
say,
a tube, and she had like webbed feet, and
it
she was
used to
like slowly turning
in
into an alien.
when I was a kid, I don't think I noticed Scully constantly getting abducted, but as an adult, it fucking annoys me.
I
That's
have
because
not
male
watched
writers.
X-Files
No, because the
since
first
it
season
ran on
is so
TV.
fucking good, right? He's so fucking good. Like the fucking first season, Mulder gets kidnapped, and Scully shows up at like an Air Force base and pulls a gun on somebody, and then like second season, she's like beating up fucking serial killers who tried to kidnap her and arresting them. She dropped kicked some dude. So she's like this badass. It's not the male writers. I mean, it probably is. But this is the thing that annoys me is they spend 2 seasons establishing how fucking cool season Scully is, and then like 4 seasons where she gets kidnapped every goddamn season. And the one where she gets abducted by aliens, I'll let slide because the actress was pregnant. They let her go on maternity leave. Sure, she gets abducted by aliens, but don't repeat that shit every season. It's lazy,
You tell him. You tell him.
especially when she's so cool the first 2 goddamn seasons.
Yeah, preach it.
Speaking of lazy writing, you guys want to play D&D with me?
Yeah.
Wait, are you lazy?
But that's not lazy.
So, Chris, you hear one of these things go blah, like yell out a war cry. You can hear the chanting from the room to the north suddenly stop, and the wet sound of feet slapping on stone begins to echo throughout the place.
Oh fuck!
Fighting.
Did the music load?
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I
Hang
don't
on.
hear any music.
There was some like
Working
earlier
now?
at around 4 o'clock.
Okay, cool. So, let's do battle music. Is
Oh
that
yeah.
playing? Are there people hearing this? Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
happens.
okay.
Chris, you get to react first. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do far. Oh,
Chase, I'm not in the roll thingy.
Oh, what was your roll?
I don't think 14.8. No, 17.18. And also Curtis isn't here either.
Okay, hang on. There's so many creatures that I
Oh.
may have missed some stuff. 17, and then what did Curtis get?
19.
Okay, sorry, Chris, I lied to you. You're not gonna go first.
That's fine.
But you know, at
I
least your
forgive
turn's gonna be
you.
planned out when you get there.
Or will I?
I mean, you should. Okay, Curtis, you actually get to go first.
Jenny?
She's thinking. I can see her turning the token and looking, but I don't hear her talking.
Sorry.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Oh.
Yeah, there you
my
go.
mic was off for some reason. Sorry.
Oh.
I
Any
could
of
see.
these-
It was funny because I could see your token looking back and forth. When you
Yeah.
were,
I thought my mic was on.
Yeah.
Are any of these guys holding any metal dualies?
No, they both have like big wooden things.
All right.
What are these guys again? Which are these guys? Yeah, no, they don't have any metal objects on them, unfortunately.
I don't even know if I can see any from where I'm standing.
You definitely can now.
Oh, I can't see any on my map.
You can't see this guy?
Nope.
No.
He's like
Hang
just out of range, I guess.
Oh, your vision is turned. They updated the fucking vision and it messed everything up.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah.
Okay, let me check Buster really quick. Buster is set.
Yeah, I'm good.
Kelrick can only see like what Chris is showing them, basically. Yeah. Kelrick is set. Chris is set. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna cast some whispers on this fishy.
Fry his brain.
I don't know what it's doing there. I guess it's just kind of making it stew.
I got a 16, which is 1 higher than your DC.
Damn it.
Oh, wonderful.
The whispers echo out of it, and you just hear it go. Is that your turn? You know, move in there, cast. Did you want to move it anymore? Or?
I guess it can see me by now. I can try moving a little closer.
Okay, the stairs, he's on a raised platform. The stairs to go up onto it are over here. But it's like 5 feet, so you could climb up it.
Oh, okay. Then I will move this way then.
Cool. Now it is Joyden's turn.
I am going to kill this person.
Okay. Shoot at him.
14?
14 hits.
Awesome. Do I get my sneak attack?
No.
Darn.
You do 12 points of damage to him, though.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna bonus action go into stealth and try to. Well, I'll try to stealth. But I'll...
Okay. So you try to hide and then realize you're in like a smooth stone room. So you just like flatten yourself up against the wall, like, I'm hidden. They'll never see me.
I guess I'll try to run. Like, if I run around him like here, will we get an opportunity to attack?
No, he's up on a platform and can't reach you.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna try to run away.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's 30 feet, but yeah, I'm pretty much trying to get out.
Here, you were here, so that's 30 feet right there.
I'll bonus action. Wait, no, oh fuck. All right, well, I'll just stay where I am then, because I can't get around there.
Cool. Chris, what is your turn?
I'm gonna pull out my gun. And I'm going to
Okay, I mean that'll definitely hit. Whom are you shooting?
which one?
I think you can see both of them, so you can
Yeah,
pick.
I guess I'll choose this guy.
Okay. 26 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Seems healthier.
So for got 20 points of damage.
Mm.
Let me make sure they're not immune or resistant to poison. They are not. No. So there's a reverberating whack as the gun goes off next to the group of you. The bullet whizzes through the air, strikes this thing. It sort of recoils back, and you can see the poison begin to spread through its skin, Chris. It is unpleasant, but it took a big wackadoo of damage.
Cool.
Kelric, it is your turn, unless Chris wants to move.
Oh, I do. I think, yeah. I'll just move over here with this guy. Oh, hello. Can I not?
Yeah,
Oh.
you can do that. It's just like
Okay.
5 extra feet of movement to climb up on that thing, but
Yeah.
like.
I have a billion moves.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Kelric, it's your turn.
Alright, Calric's gonna move into where the light source is coming from, so.
Follow the light.
You know, there's not really much point in going places that I can't see what I'm doing. I will produce flame, why not?
An oldie but a goodie. Hasn't been whipped out in quite some time.
Well, you know, because I have this thing that just makes a shit ton of spikes.
Yeah.
But I don't have
Kelric,
much for
one hand lights on fire. He rears back and throws it. 25 will definitely hit.
Cool.
For 9 points of damage. Hee every time I type, like, keyword goes. It's really. So you hurl flame at this thing. It tries to block it with a staff, but the flame just rolls over it and smashes into its face. You can smell like that barbecue fish, like cooked fish smell, begin to broil off of it, and its horrifying bug eyes like begin to dart around the room independently as it's like searching for something.
Ugh.
Which makes it these guys' turn.
These guys are creepy.
Yeah.
It's particle!
Hmm?
It's a cycle.
Oh. Oh, part of the cycle. I just heard particle.
I mean, particles are also part of the cycle, yes.
Oh, those two guys run in there. And that is their turn, which makes it these guys' turn. Spells do you know, bro? Okay. They will both activate. This. It's not appearing for some. Okay. Oh, what about this? Because that's not showing up. Chain? Can I get a chain? Can I get something? Will that show up? Oh god, that's the same fucking color as the background. Hang on, guys, I'm struggling to get a decent token here. That'll work.
I mean,
Take
couldn't
your
you
time.
just use the chain and do the same thing that you did the Layla's lipstick way back when? In tinted colors?
Yeah, I found something that'll work. Okay, so they're gonna cast that. They're not gonna move, which makes it Buster's turn.
Great. Oh, well, I wanted to throw like either an Eldritch Blast or a Vomit Spray, but Layla's in the way, so I'm gonna have to move in there.
I mean, you could still Eldritch Blast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your Vomit would hit her, your Eldritch Blast wouldn't. You can curve that shit like a bullet in that bad movie.
Oh. Okay, I'll do that. I won't barf on poor Layla.
Okay. Oh, shit!
I want to hit the blob, though.
Oh, you want to hit the blob?
Yeah, I want to see what happens if I hit this
Okay.
blob.
Roll damage.
Okay, shit. Roll damage, it
You
takes
click the
one.
word Eldritch Blast on the character sheet, or on the chat. It'll do it for you.
Oh, great. Yeah, it's been so long, I forgot how to do it. I'm sorry.
7 points of damage. Layla, a blob of red energy whizzes past your ear, and at first you think it's gonna hit this Kuatoa creature, and then you sort of glance over your shoulder to see what it came from, and you just see a big grin stretched across Buster's face, and then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As
Fuck.
the blob of eldritch energy smashes into this fetus bag, this placenta, it pops open, and the room fills with hot, stinking fluid. You're knocked prone.
Oh no!
Alright.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What have I done?
So you're prone, and a dude, a young kid, maybe in his early 20s, sandy blonde hair, rail thin, sort of flops down next to you and gurgles and like vomits a bunch of this fluid and shit. You can see stuck to the side of his face, like just above his eye, it looks like a blister, like a big ass, like almost softball sized blister. But it's green in tint, and under like the skin where it's been stretched and popped out by the fluid that's collected under it, you can see something moving.
Ugh.
Oh!
Did you want to
Delicious.
move, Rachel, or is that your turn?
I think I'll stay in here.
You have those fancy jump boots, don't forget.
These guys gather around here and do their chanty chant. So the chanting starts in the other room again, which finally makes it these dudes' turn. Oh, I need to make a dex save for him, obviously. That's only fair. He rolled a natural one, so he is prone. And
Oh,
will use
cool.
half his movement to get up. So he will use 15 feet. I guess he can just move across the bowl now. To like move to there.
Blah.
And that's all he can really do. He'll hold an action if somebody comes within range of it. Oh, these are the. Oh no, these are the. He can do that? Wait, what?
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound
Oh,
of that.
shit. He's gonna gather his hands together, like begin to swirl them, and in the center of his hands forms, like popping into existence, forms a little floating eye about baseball size around, and it focuses on Layla, and then a beam of energy comes out of it.
Oh.
Ah!
Layla, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with. I think you have disadvantage because you're prone. I think that's how prone works. I gotta look at the prone thing before I make you roll. Hang on. Prone. Prone creature disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against the creature. No, doesn't affect your saving throw. So regular ass dex save. 13. So you barely like manage to roll out of the way as this little blast of energy crashes down next to you. You have to shove this dude off the top of you. You roll over on top of him, and as you push him away, you can see more of these like ampules, these blisters with little. Now that you've rolled him over and it's your turn, you're getting sort of a better look at him. You can see little tadpoles swimming around inside of them. It's your turn.
Ah!
Would I know if I cast lesser restoration on him if those would just go away?
You can make a medicine check.
Okay.
You don't think so. You think it would require lesser restoration's not a bad thing to do. It wouldn't hurt him, but you think it would require actual medical treatment. Like these boils need to be lanced. Like these parasites need to be removed from his body.
We just popped them like pimples.
Okay, so I don't have time for that then.
But save that medicine roll. I'll let you use it later if you want to use it to actually do treatment on people.
Yeah, that'd be good. Can I stand up? I guess for half my
Half your
movement.
movement. Yep. So you have 15 feet of movement left.
And I'm gonna put the wings out.
Okay.
The wings are coming out.
Let me find them.
Can I guess if the wings come out, do I still have to use half my movement to stand up? I guess. Probably.
Yes.
Okay. Then I will move 15 feet this way.
I'm gonna give you these ones this time.
Oh. Ooh. Black ones.
They're not black completely, but they are still tipped in darkness, and the feathers seem to still be like slowly falling off of them, like they're molting. But the tips, the ends of them are black. I did.
Okay, I'm just gonna move 15 feet toward the door.
Okay.
Cause I'm gonna go find that kid.
Oh shit! I forgot. There's like more than one of these things. The other one needs to shoot a laser at Chris. So Chris, I need you to make a dex save as well.
Okie dokie.
DC's 12. You're fine. And then the other ones are just gonna start. He's gotta go downstairs. That's like 60 feet.
Oh, I still had a bonus action, right?
Yes, I just, there's more creatures. I forgot to move them is all.
Okay. Could I bonus action?
Yeah.
While we're waiting? I'm gonna spiritual weapon in front of that guy. So I'll put my spiritual weapon here.
Okay. Where are you putting it? Hang on. I'll just bust out so you can do whatever you want with it.
Ah!
Ah!
Huge.
It's
That's
huge.
what she said.
My cock is huge.
There we go. Wait, you see my dick.
I'm gonna slap the guy with the lipstick.
Go for it.
27 to hit.
That will hit.
10 points of damage.
So yeah, you're like, oh, you like magic, motherfucker, and you summon a lipstick, and it whack across the back of his head as he watches you run. He reels forward, slipping a bit in the slippery goo that is upon him, but holding his balance. This is meaningless right now, which makes it Curtis's turn again.
I'm scared to ask what it'll mean in the future.
Oh, it's just turn order. You haven't run into him yet.
Oh, Denny,
Yeah, but it says the I in big letters on the turn order.
Did that
Denny?
work, or did I have to click myself?
Who are you dissonant whispering? Same guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can give you inspo, Denny.
Can you give me inspo if you're not near me?
Yeah, I know.
It's
What? Why are you inspirationing her?
Give me a minute.
Because I know they can do it. I'm counting on them. I don't know. Because
No, I mean, like, what mechanically are you trying to get? I'm confused.
oh, okay, never mind.
I got an 11 on my wisdom saving throw, so I will take 9 points of damage. This time he doesn't whisper back at you aggravatedly as the you see him shaking and his eyes begin like looking around the room separately for the sound of the noise, just bug-eyed and freaked out.
All right, I'm gonna move a little closer.
Okay.
Can he see me yet? Do I have to be stealthy?
No, he can see you.
Okay.
they know where you guys are at this point.
Well, he can't do anything about it.
Not yet. Jordan?
Okay, I want to attack some people, I suppose, since they can all see us. Actually, before I attack anybody, can I step into this room, perception check to see if I see...
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. As you step into that room, you feel like a strange sensation wash over you, and there's a huge weight that settles on your chest. There's just something, just some sort of presence is uncomfortable. You can see this, right?
Kind of. Half of it.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, so floating out of the darkness, sort of pivoting towards you, you can see a huge socketless eye, maybe 10, 15 feet tall, just sort of turn, glassy and unblinking, and it's just staring at you as you come into the room.
Fantastic.
Also, the kid is laying in the center of the floor here, surrounded by fish people.
Ah!
So I think I just moved 15 feet. So if I were to cast jump on me, like, is the kid tied up or anything?
He's just unconscious.
Okay. If I were to like jump here, if I was to jump here, I'd get an opportunity to attack. By
No, you'd be all right.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna cast jump on myself.
Okay.
I thought you did that on the way off the boat. Doesn't that hold for an hour?
Only a minute.
On me.
Oh, a minute? Okay.
So cast a jump on me again, and I'm gonna jump to the center, which
Sure,
is...
you can spring
Yeah.
over there. Boing. If you land next to the kid, he moans and moves. You can see that now that you're closer, the three creatures around him are knelt down. Their weird fishy hands clutched in prayer, and it's the chanting you heard earlier.
Quick, speed pray!
Can I grab him? Like,
Yeah, I mean, you've used your action and your movement at this point.
okay, so shit, yeah. So like, the idea was to grab him, but I guess I can't dash away. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you have your
action,
bonus action, a half speed. You can move away with him.
Okay, so I would, but I'm also have jump, so that means 3 times.
You can jump
as
like
much?
15, 20 feet, probably. Yeah, we'll make an athletics check to see how far you actually get. But
Okay.
also note is like now you are within range of things, so you may get attacks of opportunity.
Gotcha. Well, I don't have any actions,
Oh, you have your bonus though, right?
Yeah, I'm a bonus to
Yeah.
move.
So you could jump like 15, 20 feet away.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll
with the
grab him.
kid. Okay. One
yeah.
of them is gonna try to grab the kid as you jump away. So I
Right.
need you to make an athletics check.
I'm not good at these.
I got an 11. Oh, okay. So as you grab the kid, you leap backwards with him with all your strength, and one of these things just leaps on top of him, pins him
Do I still
down
have
to
my
the ground.
inspiration?
I don't know. Do you? It's not my job to keep track of that.
I mean, I do have inspiration.
Yeah, if you have it, spend it. Don't worry.
Awesome.
Reroll
Do
that.
again. Oh, much better.
So in an alternate timeline somewhere, this isn't nearly as cool, and something manages to hold him down. But in this timeline, as you grab a hold of the boy and leap back, his shirt rips, and you manage to break free. I will say you can jump 15 feet with him, so you can tell about there.
Awesome. That's what I
You're
will
in
do.
sort of this
That's
range.
pretty much.
So
I'm moving back to
move your
where-
token, and I'll move the kid with you. There you go. Which makes it Chris's turn.
I'm gonna pull out my swords and do some light stabbing.
Okay.
As you do.
Um,
Or I probably
next
need
to
to
the
go
dude.
actually close to him. Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah, like right there's good.
Hold on.
You can see a person writhing around inside of this, by the way.
Cool. I'll deal with that later.
Okay, 16 and 25 both hit. 7. Okay. And 7. Oh, did I forget to roll initiative for Ira? Fuck. Let me throw her in there really quick.
She's ready to kill.
She was so ready, and I forgot about her like a bad parent.
Aww.
Okay, there you go. I'll throw her in there. So 14 points of damage, and then Chris runs around the goo, rapiers whip out, and in very clean, like pre-planned motions. I have this sense that Chris is the kind of person that, like, while she's closing the distance with somebody, she plans out what's about to happen. Like, she's like, I'm gonna thrust like this, they're gonna parry like this. When they dodge down, I'm gonna parry off to the side like this, so that they're open for this attack, and that's the one I'm actually gonna commit to. She has the whole fight planned out in her head before it happens, and then she just walks up to the person and makes it happen. Yeah, sort of like Sherlock Holmes. Everything slows down. Like, Chris knows all of the movements to this chess game before they take place. Like, don't worry, because I'm gonna check you with Knights King 4 here in 3 turns. And I think it's reflected in her movement, though. Like, the things she does they're not mechanical. That's not the right word, but there's a flow to them where you could tell, like, it's like a dance. She knows exactly what she's gonna do when she's gonna do it. It's very calculated. Yeah. I don't know. Sydney, you can tell me I'm wrong.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so yeah, Chris rushes up, drops the gun, swords come out, and, like, quicker than most of you can see, has stabbed this thing twice. Is that all your attacks, Chris? Don't you get a third one?
Oh, I always forget how many attacks I get.
You have extra attack, right? The, like, fighter thing, and you're a dual wielder, so you get 2 regular attacks and then 1 with your offhand.
Nice.
That also hit. Ooh, that's the big one.
Woo!
Little stabby.
You have grievously injured this thing. As the quick 3 strikes. There's a cut across its face, a rapier stabbed to its shoulder. One of its toes is missing from a thrust to the floor. It doesn't look good.
And I'm gonna also trip attack it.
So it takes
Since
an
I'm
extra
here.
5, and it needs to make a strength save. I believe it's just strength save. I got a natural 20 on that strength saving throw. So, but it still takes the 5 damage. So instead of tripping it, you just take off one of its toes. Is that your turn, Chris?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, Kelric.
Can I look at this gelatinous thing? Is it like, can I dispel magic on it or no? Can I make a check for that?
Make an Arcana check. It's not a magical construct. It's just it's natural. It's like it's gross, but it's not magical.
Okay, and is that there's a person in there?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pull him out.
You just want to like reach in and try to pull it out?
At nat 20, is there a way that I can circumvent the gas?
You could just make an athletics check.
Sure, let's do that.
Sure.
Because I'm terrible.
Call like a DC 12 or something. Yeah. Okay. So you plunge both of your arms into it, and as you pull them out, your fur is just stained this off blue, yellow, green, sickly color. But you grab the person and begin to pull them out. They're unconscious and sort of writhing and groaning in pain. They vomit up a bunch of the placenta because that's what it is. And you can see their skin is covered in these like softball sized blisters with little tadpoles swimming around inside of them.
Delicious.
But you do manage to free another person. So that's your action and most of your movement. Do you have anything else you want to do?
Galrick's gonna drag this kid or adult or whatever like back 5 feet.
Yeah, you can get him off to like right there. That's fine. Here, do I have like a token for somebody? A body. I got some drunks. What do I? This drunk person.
Oh,
Ah,
that's a pretty good token, I won't lie.
guy on the floor.
Oh.
Good.
I've got this one with no skin, but that doesn't like.
Oh no!
Look at him! Look at the look on his face. Okay.
It's pretty
Anyway.
jazzed.
So that makes it these guys' turn.
Happy to have no skin.
That's this guy,
Oh,
right?
you feel like a person with no skin.
One. This one can't quite. He's just gonna run this way, I think. So one of them manages to close distance with Jordan. Yeah, there's just the two. And he's just gonna try to grab you, Jordan. So I just need you to make an athletics check.
I think he had to move some things.
Okay, that's fine. I only rolled a 5. He'll probably beat that. He can do acrobatics too. The other one. Do these guys have spells like these other dudes that I didn't notice? No, they don't. The other one's just gonna move up to block the path. These guys, however, do have spells. So they are going to walk this way.
What?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That and move their spiritual weapons in. One of them will get to Jordan. I think a 17 hits Jordan. It does not. AC of 18.
Oh my god.
Wow.
The other one, however, will cast a spell. I think they're both just gonna do this. So, what's the aura? 15 feet? Aura. I feel like this should be a green color. There we go.
That's stinky.
Okay, so nobody's in that room but Jordan, so nobody sees the cool stuff that happens. Rachel, it is Buster's turn.
Okay, well, I want to see if I can waddle my way over to where Jordan is right now.
She wants to see all the cool shit that's happening.
You're right here, so
Right.
hang on.
Oh, sorry.
let's figure it out. So, yeah, that's not very good. That's 30 feet right there.
Okay, well, close enough, I guess, to look out the door.
I don't know. Move to right where, and so you can get to like here-ish. Yeah,
Okay,
right about there.
I'm coming.
So that's your movement. You still have your action if you want to use your action to do something, or if you want to use your action to move more, you can.
Okay.
You can see right there at the very edge of your vision, like a swirling, rippling. It looks like water, but almost like a mirage. You just see like a wave sweeping through, but you'd see through. It's strange.
Can I try to investigate it somehow? Like do an arcana?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna submit.
Wow. Fucking weird floaty water.
Can I use my inspiration for that?
You want?
All right. Because I've been hoarding my inspo and I need to fucking stop. So, do I just get another
Roll again.
normal?
Yeah, you just roll again.
Another normal, okay. For fuck's sake!
Oh,
Aw.
fucking weird floaty water.
Weird floaty water, get away from my friends!
That'll make it these guys' turn. They are all going to rush up toward Jordan here.
No.
Character sheet, yeah. These guys have spells? Oh no, they have the cool shield, that's right. They all go and spear him. So
No.
it's gonna be 3 attacks against Jordan.
No.
Miss.
Peace.
Miss. Hit.
Ah.
For 3 points of damage. Jordan's in there doing some shit. Nobody's seeing it, but some shit's going down.
Not even Jordan's
That's
doing
good
it.
work!
Chris, the one in front of you just leaps forward with its horrifying fishy maw and tries to bite you.
Cool.
19?
That will
I believe your AC is an 8.
hit. Yeah.
Okay. Take 3 points of damage.
I think
You're just getting-
I think I have a thing.
I think you can
Do I
like
have a
parry
thing
or
for
something.
that?
Yeah. The other one is
Um,
going to
It's fine.
he's gonna try to laser Layla again. So Layla, I need another dex saving throw. Your DC is 12. Okay, you're fine. These guys are pretty well useless.
Forget yo lasers.
But this one can move up here and see you. And he will also summon an eye, but something different happens. So, wait, where's? Oh wait, no, that's the regular Kuatoa. I need these guys. Layla, I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Same DC, 12.
24.
Fine. None of the shit is happening to you. Everything's fine in Susie Land.
Layla Land.
Uh,
La La Land.
these
Lay land.
guys will move like that. And like that. Can this guy see anything? Chris, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. And
Okey-dokey.
Buster, I need. Actually, I need. So let's start with Chris. Chris,
Oh.
make a dexterity saving
I
throw.
made a bad one.
Okay. You will take 4 points of damage.
Oh.
And then, how many people can I target with this at once? 3 creatures. So, Buster, Chris, and Curtis. I need the 3 of you to make charisma saving throws.
Oh.
Good. I'm real good at those. Oh,
DC is 12. Pass.
amazing.
Pass. Holy shit.
Whoa.
Okay. Everybody's fine. Everything's
Mhm.
fine. Everything's fine here. Thank
Fine
you.
over here.
There's a ripple of like sickly green energy that passes through the room, but you guys all shrug it off. It seems to have no effect. Layla.
Layla's gonna look at her spiritual weapon and be like, take care of that. 13 to hit.
Still hits.
Okay. 6 points force damage on that guy. And
Yeah,
then
they don't seem difficult to hit, but they seem to take a lot of hits. Like they're hardy, whatever the fuck they are.
she's gonna come up to this guy, and she's just gonna like sword through him. So she's
Okay.
gonna hit him with the sword as she's trying to get to Jordan. So I would like to use my whooshy sword, which has been whooshed.
I mean, you can hit him with a sword. Go for it.
That's not the right
Fidelius.
one. Fidelius, where are you? There you are. And my wings are out, but it
8
doesn't
will
hit.
not hit. Yeah. Sword whips out. It parries it off to the side with one of its like throat clampers.
Okay. How tall's the ceiling in here?
15 feet.
15. I guess I will fly. How tall are these guys?
I mean, they're not tall enough to grab you, but you'll take an attack of opportunity.
If I fly up 15 feet?
If you fly away from it, yeah, you'll.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just fly laterally 15 feet then.
Laterally, you can't. Up is the only direction you're gonna move. You can't fly through it.
Oh, he's blocking the way.
Yes, he's in the way.
Then I would like to go up and then go over him eventually.
He will use his pincer staff to try to grab you.
Okay.
An 8 will not hit though, so you fly up into the air. Layla, do you want to roll a D2 for me?
Sure.
Don't like that sound.
Nope. I don't know where it went. There it is. 2.
2. Cool. Do you want to roll D10 for me?
Sure. 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
9.
9. I need you to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Okay. My dex is not so good. I might have to use my inspo. Nope.
21, okay.
Wait. We're real good, I guess, this time.
Okay. You can see this eye, this like wondering. Oh no, you can't even see it. It can see you though. You just hear, and then a green ray of energy whizzes out of the darkness. You flutter to the side. It smashes the rock behind you, and you just see the rock slowly crumble into ash.
What?
Ugh.
Well, that looks good.
Faster would be better.
Ira's turn. She's gonna rush in the room. She's gonna use her claws. That will hit. She will do a bit of damage. Did she get more than one attack? I can't remember. No. Okay, Buster, or sorry, Curtis, it is your turn.
All right. The map is being a little glitchy, but I know there's another new guy right next to me, so I'm gonna
Nope.
whisper at him too.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're over here. Sure. Yeah. Wisdom save. Is that guy a whip? That guy is a whip. I got a 14, so he will fail.
Yay!
Woo!
Take 8 points of damage. So
I'm just gonna whisper at him while they come in.
Is that your turn? Do you want to move or do anything else?
I guess I can try and move a little closer to them if someone
Sure.
wants to scooch me over.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay, you do have a cool sword.
I do?
Yeah, you have a myth carver?
I think I gave that to Buster.
It only works if you're a bard.
Really?
Doesn't
Yeah.
It's been a couple weeks.
You if you give somebody inspiration, I think it lets you make an attack for free or something. I don't remember how the fuck it works.
Oh wow.
Look on your character sheet; it's on there somewhere.
All right. I don't remember any of this, so we'll do that.
I don't remember how it works though. I could be lying to you.
No, the DM would never lie to me.
No, I mean not purposefully, but I forget things just like any other human.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Like, and I do make mistakes, like giving Kelric like one of the most powerful magic items in the game because I didn't read the whole damn thing. I was just like, ooh, it does this. That's fine. He can have that.
I mean, I'm actually kind of grateful because Kelric has mostly got utility spells, so it's kind of nice having something that I can actually do.
Okay, let me look up your damn sword real quick. Myth Burrow. No, hang on. Isn't it called Myth Carver? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Features. You get a +1 bonus to damage and attack rolls. Whenever you use the Bardic Inspiration, you gain advantage on attack rolls with this weapon until the end of the turn. That's what it is.
All right. I'll keep that in mind for next turn.
So if you use your Bardic Inspiration and then attack, you get advantage on that attack.
Ooh, cool.
Cool. Joyden is still not back. I'll take their turn for them. They need a GTFO, I feel like.
Yeah, I think Uzi said that if he's not here, just assume that he's running.
Well, it's going to be difficult to run with another
He's
person.
jumping.
Yes, but there's still 1, 2, 3, 4.
True.
4 things that'll get an attack of opportunity, and he can only jump 15 feet.
Yikes.
Oof.
Disengage. Oh.
He can disengage as a bonus action because he's a rogue.
Oh,
So bonus action, disengage, jump. That's 15 feet of movement.
This is where I make terrible jokes about Sombra acting like Reinhardt.
And then he will use his action to continue to try to run away. So he's just leaping. Layla, you just see him like Marioing across the room with this kid in his arms.
Completely.
And he looks back. He looks at Layla as he goes, or she, and she's like, "It's bad. It's real bad in here." Chris, it is your turn.
I'm gonna keep stabbing this guy till he dies.
Making a shish kebab.
Yeah.
Fish kebab.
Oh!
14 hits. Just roll damage for that first attack.
Cool.
Yeah, you kill him.
Cool.
Yes.
So
Yay.
he lunges down to try to pick up the big wooden spoon that he was holding and swings up towards you. You rebat it, so you push it down to the side with your blade, with one blade, and then cross over with the other rapier. It goes right through one of his big fishy eyes, and it pops. He twitches a few times, and then as you pull the blade out, he's just doing that fish out of water thing on the ground.
Oh.
Flop, 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 flop. So you still have your movement and the rest of your attacks.
Yeah. I'm gonna come over to this guy.
Just runs across the room, leaps up into the air, rapiers coming out. 13 hits.
Stabby.
24 hits.
Oh my god.
8, 7, so 15. Do you want to do anything else on top of that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and trip this guy also.
Okay. He's a whip. Strength. Natural 20.
Man.
But he still takes the 2 extra points of damage.
Okay.
These things seem to just have incredible balance as you slice and dice upon them, or poke and prod, I suppose. Kelric.
Kelric is gonna just drag this person out.
So that's like your movement to get to there. Do you want to do anything on top of that?
Can I see anything in this direction?
Can you?
I mean, I have like.
Kind of. It's dim. It's very dark.
Okay.
There's just enough light coming from the light spell that it's sort of bouncing off into that room.
Fairy fire over here.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Okay. That will get Ira and it's a dex save, right?
I believe so. I'm hoping it. Just so I can see. This is,
Ira got a 22, so she easily dodges out of the way. The Kuatoa got a 14.
That's one below.
Okay, so he is fairy fired. So he gives off dim light now, right?
Yes.
Low light. I think it's like 10 feet or something.
To any creature in the area outlined in a light, and yeah, 10-foot radius. It also has.
Fuck yeah, I'm so good at D&D. You should be able to see it now.
Any attack against it also has advantage.
Yeah, I'll put a little blue marker on him. So you should be able to, like, clearly see him now. Yeah. So you just glitter into the dark. You see Ira's wing, like the tip of her wing, as she flies out of the way, and then as it comes back in, but the Kuatoa creature is clearly outlined. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
The big guy's turn. These guys don't really have spells, but they do have whack Joyden abilities.
That's weirdly specific.
Not Jordan.
How many attacks? Multi-attack. Oh, a bunch. Okay, so 1 with the bite. Okay, let me do damage against Joyden here. 4. And then 2 unarmed strikes each. So I'm just gonna do both their bites first. And then all 4 of the unarmed strikes. 1, 2, 3.
No, they're rolling too high. No, stop.
No. 3 hits. So 1, 2, 3.
No.
So 11, 15, 16, 22, 24 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ah.
So Layla, you can see this as they walk toward Joyden. They snap out with like vicious, nasty, fish teeth. But as they do, they both clack their fists together, and you can see wrapped around their hands there's some sort of like bandage almost, and on the back of them in blood is inscribed a big eye. And as they punch their fists together, they begin to arc lightning up their hands. And then they beat the shit out of Joyden.
No.
No.
These guys will move their spiritual weapons 20 feet. One of them is just below you, Layla. It was like here, right? The other one does catch up with Joyden. I feel bad beating the holy living hell out of Uzi. He's not even here to witness it.
I mean, that's why.
Aw.
It's because he's not here.
That's why you feel bad.
I mean, I'm trying to be fair about like getting him out. 23 will hit. For 10 more points a day. Jordan goes down.
Gah.
So one of these like giant sharks that is swimming through the air flitters across the room, bites onto the back of Jordan's neck and bears her to the ground, and is now shaking her back and forth, raking her across the ground.
Coward takes notes.
Jordan is at 0. I will let somebody else roll death saving throws on her turn. I don't want to be responsible for that. Buster, it's your turn.
Oh God. Okay, well, I want to run in there and try to this fucking help.
Sure.
Ah. Ah.
So you rush into the room. You see the unconscious kid, 2 floaty ethereal sharks. What else can you see? A bunch of Kuatoa rushing toward them. There's a flood of water up here just floating through the air, and a big giant evil eye that turns and looks at you.
Oh, it's just a mess all over.
There's a lot of shit happening in this room. There's this giant, it's not stone, it's like an eye, like somebody's glassy gray eye that just pivots and looks at you.
Ah. I flick it off.
You're just giving it the finger. It like rotates slightly like a dog cocking its head. Layla, you can say that.
Buster, get the kid! And get out of there!
But
I'll get
what
Jordan! I got Jordan. I got him.
about-
I got him. I got this thing, you know, I'm a cleric. Just get the child out of the way.
Ugh. Buster is like feeling conflicted, but he does it anyway. Gonna pick up the kid.
That'll be all of your movement,
Okay.
I think. Well, hang on. You can move the kid back 5 feet. If you want to take your action to move, then you could move him another 15.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll move him back as much as I can before I get swiped at by Fish.
By fish face.
So you can pull him back into this other room, basically.
Okay.
So Buster just like and grabs the kid and starts dragging him out of the room.
Aww.
I wanted to save my friends too.
That makes it these guys' turn. I don't believe they have any ranged abilities. Fuck, they have nets. Sweet.
Uh-oh.
Layla,
Yeah.
guess what? They run up below you.
Okay, I'm still 15 feet in the air.
It's 15-foot range. They have disadvantage on these throws, but they're gonna
Okay.
throw nets at you.
Okay.
I hope it just falls on their heads.
17,
Nope.
10,
Nope.
17.
Nope.
Oh no, sorry, 11 on the last one.
Nope.
So 3 nets flitter up into the air. They all come, you know, wings flying. You Sephiroth out of the way. You sort of flit from side to side as quickly as you can as the nets fly up out of the way. The whips. One of them is busy fighting. Ira. So it doesn't have the pincer staff, so it can only bite. It hits her for 6 points of damage. The other one is gonna shoot lasers at Layla. Yeah, it's gonna just shoot a laser at you. So I need you to make a dex saving throw, Layla.
Okay.
DC 12.
Dex. There we go. 22.
Nice. Dodge out of the way. And then it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to fly over and I want to pick Jordan up.
You will take an attack of opportunity
I don't care.
from two creatures as you try to fly up.
I don't care.
Okay, hang on, let me get the correct character sheet open.
And I think I will use my wings to protect Jordan from getting hit by things.
They're both gonna try to punch you as you come in. A 9.
Nope.
And an 11. Really bad rolls.
Okay. I'm gonna fly up into the air.
So hang on. It's how far to get to Jordan?
15 feet.
Okay, so you can move half speed, which means half of 15 you can fly 7 feet up.
7 feet up.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess that's what I'll do.
You could use your action to fly the rest of the way up, but that'll be your whole turn. Or you could fly like back 7 feet and then use your action to fly another 15, so you could move 21 feet away.
I think I would rather go all the way up and yeah, I'd like to go all the way up. 15
Okay, so
15 feet up, so I'm out of melee range.
you're gonna be like here.
Yep.
Cool. Well, Layla, you're now the only one in the room.
Uh-oh.
So I need you to roll another d10 for me.
Okay. Same, 9.
A 9. Cool. I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna do it with advantage.
Are you using your inspiration?
Yep. I just have a feeling I'm gonna need that.
Oh,
14.
God. Still fail.
Oh god. Okay.
No.
It's not that bad.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You take 55 points of damage.
Mm.
Layla. Wait, you only have 51 health?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, at full health, I only have 51.
Layla turns to ash.
What?
Another ray of energy comes rocking out of the room as you're trying to fly back, crashes into your chest. You can feel the tips of your wings begin to slowly fade, and the sense of like horror come over you. You have any last words, Layla?
No.
Oh my god.
What?
I guess not.
Oh.
You drop Joyden. Do you want to do like a last act? I'll let you take one action as long as it's not like a spell. Like you can't heal yourself, but
Let's see, what can I do? I don't think I have anything that I could do. I guess the sword goes out?
clatters to the floor. It doesn't get disintegrated.
I guess that's it.
Okay. Layla turns to ash, dropping Joyden unconscious on the floor at her feet. Joyden is now covered in Layla ash. As a ray of dark green energy rockets out of the dark, smashes Layla squarely in the chest, and she passes into the other world.
I think I need a break. I
Um,
need to process this.
your spiritual weapon goes away too. Which makes it Ira's turn. It from the other room, you guys all just hear a pained cry, like a blood-curdling, deep scream come from the other room as Ira is suddenly racked by pain. Due to the connection between her and Layla suddenly being severed.
Ooh.
Buster, or sorry, Curtis. Every time, Curtis, it's your turn.
Ooh. Oh gosh. Well, I'm
Everybody's leaving the room and like I can't handle it. Ah!
How do you follow that up? Well, I'm still trying to process what just happened, so I'm gonna try stabby this dude right here.
Yeah, if you do your bonus action to inspire someone, you get advantage on that attack. Not that you need it, because a 25 is definitely a hit.
All right, I'll inspire Chris because they're the closest to me.
Okay. So Chris, you get bardic inspiration.
And whoever dares to retrieve Joyden's body.
That's probably gonna be me.
Oh, good luck.
Go ahead and roll damage for me, Curtis.
Oh,
It wasn't on purpose.
Oh.
She's sending me mean messages now. Go ahead and roll damage
like,
for me.
as soon as you said you only have 51 hit points, I was like, oh, shit.
I didn't know. I just rolled the dice, and then she's like, "You." I was like, "Oh, you take 55 damage." She's like, "Yeah, only 51 hit points." I was like, "What?" I don't know. Somebody needs to make a death saving throw for Joyden.
Okay, I'll take the hit.
So just roll a flat d20.
Can I give him my inspiration to roll
Yeah.
that again?
Yeah, because otherwise that's 2 failed death saves.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just eat my inspo there.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Okay, that's only
One
one
fail
failed
is
save.
better than no than 2.
That's a failure. Chris, it is your turn.
Let's see.
I feel like I need a drink.
It
This
seems
went
like
south so fast.
a bad room, huh?
This is a bad room. There's a lot of bad things happening in this room. I don't like it.
This is a bad place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to. Where's my thing? There's my thing. What do I do with this thing? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't. Unfortunately, that's not going to be a lot of help here. Well, Chris saw Layla get disintegrated probably out of the corner of her eye. She was just like looking back there.
Well, actually, that's a good point. Your light spell is gone.
Oh no! Oh, dang.
shit.
Oh, is there some light in that room? Because I can still see in there.
You can see what you could see before.
Just the lights go out as soon as Layla dies.
No.
Okay.
Because that's
Well.
the night the lights went out on Layla.
I'm
No,
going
too soon, Chase.
Oh, there. Okay.
Oh, the midnight
That
train
fixed
to
it.
Layla?
You're just in the dark now, Chris.
Cool. I'm gonna stab at the guy who's standing in front of me.
You have disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
17 will still hit
Yeah. So I'm gonna stab at him.
for 12.
And because I have mobile, I'm going to walk away without taking an attack of opportunity.
You can only move half speed
Because
you're blind. You can't see where you're going.
I can't just run because I saw where.
No, you just
Yeah.
like. I mean, you can put your
Can't
hand
just
along the wall.
remember.
Got you. You do, but like it's half speed because like you're bumping into shit. Close your eyes and then go walk through your own house and see how well it goes.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that, no problem. But also, I've been living here for like 20 years.
Yeah,
so...
exactly.
If I activate my storm girdle,
It would give you like 5 feet of light. It would give you a little like dome of light. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
In fact, let's do this. So low light, I will give you 5 feet of low light.
Cool.
Did that work? You should
yeah.
be able to see like, right around you now. Okay.
Yeah, I can. Well, I can see a little bit.
And
more than
I
5
feel
feet.
like this is a good moment for things.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I gotta look it up.
Gotta set the scene.
Would you say in this moment Chris is overcome with grief, rage? Like how's she feeling? Tell me.
Oh, I
Probably rage in the moment. I'm probably about to go do something really reckless.
Okay, so as Chris's storm girdle activates and she lets out this scream, this like pure rage scream, and the lightning begins to arc up her body. Her eyes do the sparkly like little lightning bolts come out of it. Her hair begins to stand up on end. Chris, the lightning arcs out of your back and forms wings that mimic Layla's, though long and tendril more bat-like or dragon-like. Your storm girdle now gives you a fly speed of 30 feet.
Holy shit.
In addition, your strength score becomes 23 if it is not 23 or higher.
Cool. I'm just to go write that in.
And your avatar's lightning strike damage deals 46 instead of 3d6. I will copy and paste this into chat for you. You grow lightning dragon wings. So I think there's just like tears streaming down Chris's face, a twisted up mask of anger that none of you have ever seen, and as the rage overtakes her, the wings like Layla's rocket out of her back, but they're made out of lightning.
And I guess I'm gonna try and zip zop over there. I think that's
Okay.
about
Yeah, it's about
kind
30
of where
feet.
it is.
Yeah,
Right?
you can do it. Yeah.
Get him, Chris!
3-point landing next to in Layla's ash, and next to Joyden. The ash flutters away.
This is too much.
What can I do while I'm in here though? Do I have actions left or
You still have your
use my
attack,
action?
because you use your action to attack, so you can still make the rest of your attacks.
Okay.
I think you would be kind of it. You can sort of see these guys, right? Kinda know where they are.
Yeah.
So you could attack them.
Like, could I pull out a gun and attack them? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you only have one shot with the gun, but
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
it would takes your bonus action to reload it, and then you can shoot it. Yeah, the lightning channels through whatever weapon she's using.
I'm gonna. Do I see the eyeball that caused this mess?
No, you can't see it. I'd let you shoot at it anyway with disadvantage if you just want to shoot in the direction that the beam came from.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Sure.
See if I can't manage.
Damn it, I wish I could have given you my inspo for that.
I actually have inspiration
Oh, cool.
that I've been saving for a moment, perhaps like this. So can I do just a normal roll then?
If you want to spend your inspo, yeah.
Good try.
19 will hit.
Yay.
And then I need you to do, is it 46 thunder damage? Yeah, 46 thunder damage.
Ooh!
Yeah. So the thunderous noise of the pistol is augmented by the literal rolling sound of thunder as this thing tings off into the distance, and you hear it smash into the thing, and for a second, Chris, you can see it lit up as lightning dances across its form.
Oh shit.
Joyden,
awesome.
you're unconscious. Layla's dead.
Holy shit.
Lightning
Okay.
dances across the eye. Kelric, it is your turn.
Coward, because Coward doesn't know what happened, and all he knows is that he heard screaming from one direction and then yelling from the other. So he's going to go in the direction of what he can see, which is the screaming Ira.
She's like on her knees with her hands on her head, and she's flickering like in and out of existence. Like you can. barely see it. She just yells Layla's name.
Fuck, what?
Sorry, Uzi.
Is this guy still active?
Yes. He has
Okay.
fairy fire on him now, so you have advantage on attack rolls against him.
Well, that's nice. Shit. Okay. I have a plan, but it's not gonna work great. But we'll see. I am going to ask Ira, is there anything that I can do at the moment?
She looks at you, like her eyes all bleary, her face flickering in and out of like existence, and just goes, "Fix her!"
Oh no. Okay. I will. Cat thinks this is a horrible idea. Coward has no idea what's going on. I will move as far as I can, I guess, and cast Thunder Wave. Like right here. Yeah, that seems
Sure.
good.
Well, I don't know what the fuck Thunderwave does.
Got you covered, bro.
Comesome's got a saving throw, 15-foot Constitution, and it's a 15-foot thing. Hang on. I'll give you a 15-foot thing really quickly. And hit all these people. That guy's behind a wall, but these other two whips will both make con saves. So
Cool.
1, 19,
And
2, natural 1,
I'm gonna cast
Third
it at
one.
level 3, by the way.
15. What's your spell save DC?
15.
15. Okay, so two pass, 1 fail.
Alright, well, the one that fails gets 48 of damage.
Okay. On a failed save, the creature takes. They take the damage regardless. The saving throw is just no. It's half damage, and they aren't pushed. So go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay. I can wait. I can't click it. Alright, we'll do the other way then.
Okay, so this one will take 17. What's half of 17?
8.
Thank you. The other two will take 8. Okay. And that one's pushed 10 feet away from you. Oh, and Ira. We'll take 17. And I'm just gonna move her 10 feet this way. Okay, is that your turn? Yeah, so
I think so, yes.
and there's another rip of thunder. The creatures are shoved back, reeling in pain, but still up. This one's gonna continue to fight Ira. These two are gonna. Oh, these are the monitors. These are the wrong guys. They're gonna move over to Joyden's body
No.
and start dragging it away.
No.
I like my
No.
body.
So they're gonna just drag it over here.
No.
Leave that alone.
These guys cast another spell on themselves and begin to move further.
I mean, I can kill people, but I have to touch them if no one's nearby.
Fucking shit.
They're gonna move like that. Buster.
I can't just leave the boy here with this piece of shit fish over here. Because
I mean, Curtis has got the fish, right?
Yeah, I'm poking it.
Curtis, you kill fish. And then protect this boy.
Yeah. Well, I gotcha.
Okay, good.
Like,
Don't mess
good
it up
reason.
like you did with your son.
I can do at least
Whoa.
half of that. Yeah, whoa.
He just runs back in here.
Yeah, also, I don't know if there's anything to do with Ash. I don't know if there's anything for that.
Layla's just dead. Yeah, you're muted.
I'm just gone. Yeah, you can't do anything with Ash.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so, but as I said, I don't know if Kelrick actually knows that she's dead. He just knows that something's horribly wrong.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I run back in. See how this should be. Wish I had something that could get a bunch of these guys at once.
If we can get everyone out, I can block the exit.
3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. Ooh, that sounds nice.
So basically, yeah,
All
if
3
you
against
can...
1 or 3 against 3 separate targets, it's up to you.
if we can get out of these doors, I can make sure they can't follow us. But we have to get there.
Okay.
Okay.
Spell attack. So I need you to make a spell attack 3 times there, Buster.
Okay.
And remember, you do extra damage because you have to cast everything at a high level. So your spell attack modifier is 3.
Okay.
So 3d20 plus 3 each time. So d20 plus 3, d20 plus 3 plus 3.
So 3.
And what's your highest spell slot? 4th?
Oops.
Above 3rd
Yeah.
level. Oh, you get. I'm sorry. You get. You get 4 rays. 5 rays.
5 rays? Ooh.
You get because you have to cast it at your highest level. So you need to roll 2 more d20.
Okay.
So far you've hit with everything.
I'm just gonna give it everything I've got.
Yeah.
So that's 4 hits, 1 more. Oh no, those last 2 don't hit. So you get 3 hits. Each one of them does 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So 2d6 times 3 is what 66 fire damage, and then you could. Do you want to do it all against one target, or do you want to split it up?
If I do 66, will it wipe out one of these fucks?
Maybe.
Damn it. Well, I knew I wouldn't get a straight answer. Okay, I'll just spread it out between all.
Okay, so roll 2d6 3 times then.
Okay,
So I can
2D.
apply it. So
All
roll
right.
2d6, 2d6, 2d6. So 8, 7, and 4. And who do you want to target?
I want to target. Oh, wait. Let me get my clicker. Okay. This guy who's dragging away Jordan.
Okay, so that'll be the 8.
This guy who's dragging away Jordan.
That'll be the 7.
And. Did you bite Jordan? I'm gonna get you.
That'll be the 4. Okay. So a bunch of rays of fire fly out of Buster's hand as he flings them angrily. Buster, you still haven't found your son either, as you like to call him. But
I know!
fire crashes into these 3 creatures. They recoil in pain as their fishy skin begins to cook, but they are still alive.
Ooh.
This guy, in that case, will rush up to Chris. Layla, I'm just moving you out of the way.
Oh.
Buster and Chris.
Bring it on!
So 2 attacks against, or 2 of them are attacking Chris. 1 of them is attacking Buster. So spear, 1-handed. First attack against Chris, 10. Second attack against Chris, 7. And the 1 attack against Buster, 14. Buster.
How'd I know you were gonna say 14? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 3 points of damage.
Okay.
When another creature. Oh, that's damages you. They didn't. hit.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, I was thinking of that other one.
There's another one that's riposte, I think, that you can do when they miss you. Do you have that
Yes.
one?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to use that one instead? Are you typing me? Are you angry? Yeah. So you make an attack roll against it, Chris.
Yeah.
14 will hit.
Cool.
For 14 points of damage, you will kill it. So it lunges forward with a spear. You parry the spear off and thrust back past its shield. As your rapier rakes past its shield, you can feel like a strange resistance, like something grabbing at your shield or at your sword from the shield. But you do pass through past it, stabbing it in the throat, opening up a garish wound that begins to bleed out. This whip will continue its attack on our friend there. Does not hit her.
It she flickers out right when the thing passes.
Yeah, she's not really defending herself. The other one will cast a spell on Curtis. Curtis needs you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
And then Kelrick, I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws. You're fine, Curtis.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
so the sidestep didn't make it.
They just move into the room with you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I can't see them. They're at the edge of the.
They're right here
Uh.
on either side of the door.
Okay. Yeah. No.
They're both shooting their eye lasers at you.
You said dex save.
Yes.
You said 2.
Yes. First one fails, so you take 8 points of damage. Second one fails, so you take another 2, so 10 total. I was like, summon these little eyes. Layla is no longer with us. I will roll a d2.
Yeah. No.
There's 2 of you in the room. 1 is Chris, 2 is Buster. So Chris, roll a d10 for me.
Ah.
A 4.
What?
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh
You are fine.
Ooh.
my
There you
god.
go.
Ow.
A blue light, a blue ray of energy whips out of the darkness at you. You lean off to the side. It goes right over Buster's head, and you see it smash into the rock, and the rock begins to sort of twist and constrict.
Ugh.
Which makes it Ira's turn.
I would've been
Ira is going to go ethereal, which means she can just walk through this wall. Walks out of the wall into the other room, tears streaming down her face. The 2 of you that are in the room, can you make perception checks for me?
Mhm.
Okay, Chris is gonna notice. Buster's not. Chris, you notice as she comes passing through the wall and becomes solid once again, her wings are streaming out behind her. They are still black and leathery, but as they sort of, the last bit of them passes out of the wall, you see 1 white feather
Oh.
fall off the end of her wings. She
No.
drops down on her knees and begins scooping up Layla's ashes and holds them up to you and just goes, "Fix her." And
I'm
she's
not-
looking at you.
I'm not the one that you can ask about that, but
And
we're
she
going
sort
to
of
bring them with us.
blinks and she goes,
So.
"Well, if I can't ask you," and she looks over at Layla's sword. She goes, "I know who I can." And she picks up Layla's sword,
Oh shit.
puts it up against her chest,
No.
Oh,
just falls forward, and the sword goes through her chest.
Oh my gosh.
Denny, it is it's Curtis's turn.
Oh my god.
Did I forget to attack you with a fish guy? I did. Hang on, I need to attack you with a fish
Oh
guy.
no.
No. I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Here you go. 6 isn't gonna hit you. Go ahead and take your turn.
All right. I'm gonna try and swoosh past this fish and join everyone else in this room.
No, I told you not to leave the boy.
Oh,
she's
there's-
sitting right next to him.
I am. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then
He'll
I
take a
will
bite at you
scooch
as you
closer.
go. 25 to hit that time. So you take 3 points of damage as he
Okay.
nams at you as you go by. And then yeah, that's your movement.
Just
Still
let
have
me
your
know
action.
if you need help bringing this body back. I'm here.
Okay. Then you just move. That's what else you want to do.
Well, I guess I can cast a spell too. To
Wisdom save on the whip. Okay.
hit him with some whispers while I'm going by.
Your mama Definitely a natural 20.
Damn it.
It has no effect on him, unfortunately. Joyden, I need you to make a death saving throw.
I'd say with pleasure, but it's not.
That's
Oh
2
gosh.
failures for Joyden.
No.
Mark it on your sheet for me. I marked your previous failure. Chris.
Yep.
Well, me. Guess I'm gonna. What am I gonna? Like, I need to grab a Jordan. There's all these fish in my way.
I'm just gonna put Ira's dead body next to
Oh.
Layla's there, real quick.
Oh. Okay. Well, Buster, you can grab Jordan while I deal with these fish guys, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep stabbing away.
Hit and hit.
Just keep stabbing.
3 hits. 10. You kill. Hang on. That's what? 30 points of damage?
Yeah.
Oh, you kill both of them.
Cool.
Oh, thank fuck.
Keep it going.
And Chris is just a flurry of blades and pointy things and death as these 2 things you get shredded and fall dead.
I guess I'll just run up to these
It
guys
slices.
while I'm here.
It dices. Okay.
And Buster, come on.
Yes. Yes. Let's do it.
Is that your turn?
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay. Well, you can action surge.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. I might do that. Yeah, I think I will action surge.
Oh, don't forget about. Oh shit. I need you to roll 4d6 every time you hit.
Oh, every time?
Yeah.
Oh, did I
For a
not-
minute.
Because
Hang
you're a
on.
zapper.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought that was only when I did my summon lightning thing.
No. Like, bludgeoning damage deals thunder damage, piercing damage, and slashing damage do lightning damage. Now.
Mhm.
And oh, no, you're right. Yes. Okay. No, it is only when you throw lightning at people.
Okay.
You're correct.
Okay. I was
Uh,
like, have I read it wrong this whole time?
No, you're right. I'm wrong. I reread it.
Okay.
Do you want to
I'm
action
gonna-
search though?
Yeah, I am gonna do that. And I'm
Okay.
Just gonna...
What do you want to do with your whole other turn? You have your actions. You have your 3 attacks if you want to take them again.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep stabbing. I'm just gonna plow through these
Yep.
guys.
Yep.
Doop.
Chop,
Shoot.
chop, chop.
Yep. Hang on. 7 and 4 is 11. Plus 7 is 18. Plus 9 is 20. I forgot what I said.
27.
27.
Yeah.
Okay, so 27 points of various types of damage. So Chris rushes forward. Don't forget you can fly, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Chris flaps her wings, lunges forward into one of these creatures, buries her rapier into them. It is not looking good for them, Chris, but it is still standing. Calric?
Can Calric see anything?
Not really.
Like, can I see the faint glowing of lightning?
Yes, which is I think the only reason you can see sort of in this room. The 5 foot of light I gave Chris.
Oh, I hate everything. I think I'm surrounded. Is there anything I can do to help?
I no longer have an NPC that can answer that question.
I know, I'm yelling in the room. I'm assuming that the fish people that I'm looking at are not the only ones in there.
Are you Kelric?
I think there's 3 Maybe?
What, the dead
I
one?
don't know. I can't see!
Well, there's some dead guys at the entrance, so don't trip over them.
No, not that room, this room! The one I'm in, currently!
I don't know where you are.
Is there anything I can do now?
Well, Jordan needs some healies if you could get over here.
Please!
It would be real good if we could get Jordan back on her feet.
I
Right
got some
about
now.
healies.
Alright, I'm taking at least one attack of opportunity here, that's great.
You'll take 2.
I believe in you.
Yay!
Oh,
Let's
those guys.
do it! Yes!
I didn't know that you were over there. I thought you were coming up from the other side.
5 on the first attack. I rolled a natural 20.
Okay,
Second attack is 14 to hit.
it, that's meets it.
Okay, so 10 points of damage total.
Okay.
They bite you as you run through the room. Chomp chomp.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Joyden. And then I'm gonna ask, where's Layla?
Yeah, roll your cure wounds. What level are you casting it at?
We'll go full 3. We'll choose all of my level 3 spots.
Okay.
Alright, 2. I didn't use Thunder with this one. I thought about it, but I didn't.
Damn. You rolled really well. Jordan, you get 22 hit points back.
Yeah.
22? Oh,
And as Jordan like wakes up and coughs, ash comes out of her mouth.
Where's Layla?
Yeah, and then she like coughs ash at you.
she was carrying me, trying to. I look around. She was here.
I need to fix her.
Oh,
Okay. Which makes these guys turn.
I like how there's 2 other people in the room and they're just like,
I think they're gonna both try to bludgeon Chris.
Well, they can try.
So 2 bites, Chris. 23 and a 12.
The 12 does not hit.
3 points. And then 4 punchy punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. You tell me how many hits I got.
Oh, the
15, 22,
last
18,
3
22.
hit.
Okay, so
If it meets my armor class, it hits me, right?
yes. So 1, 2, 3. So 10, 18 plus 9,
Why does
27.
it do lightning damage?
They have wraps on their hands that are enchanted
Oh, that's cool.
that let them
I
be
like
better
that.
at punching.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
wow.
These guys. This
But wearing the girdle, would it do less damage?
I'm immune.
Oh, you're immune to lightning
I'm
damage?
immune to lightning.
Oh, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 then.
Yeah.
Ugh.
These
God.
guys. Do they have any cool damagey spells? Not really.
They better not.
I need Chris and Joyden to make saving throws for me. They need to make
Wisdom?
wisdom saving throws.
Not terrible.
Their spell save DC is 14. So you both pass. That's good. And then 2 of their spiritual weapons will attempt to bludgeon Kelric.
I wish.
So
I
first
mean-
attack,
I can hold to dispel magic, but I don't know if that would work.
one of them rolls a natural 1, the other one rolls a 15, Kelric.
14's my AC.
Okay. 11 points of damage.
Calric's starting to not look so good.
As a shark bites onto you, flashes on, weird flying shark, and they're all surrounded by swirling maelstroms of water. Rachel, Buster, it's your turn.
Oh God, okay. I've just been so horrified by what I'm seeing in front of my very eyes that I haven't been thinking.
Mm.
Fuck. Okay.
I think
fuck it. I'm just gonna run forward and.
yeah, Buster can see the creepy eye looking for its next target too.
Come on, kill me! I'm right here.
Predator. That's a good reference.
And I was like, "Hey, asshole!"
You tell him, Buster.
What do you want to do, Buster? Oh, this
I'm
is
gonna-
the eye.
Just spray paint in his eye.
You're just gonna stand there and yell at it?
I'm gonna step forward, and then, I'm gonna look at it while I throw up on this guy.
Okay.
It's like, what are you gonna do about this, bitch?
Lock eyes with it as you vomit.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
What's the saving throw for your vomit again?
Let me see. DC 13 for dexterity.
Dex, okay.
Okay. Well, so you got. I give you half damage then.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. 2d6. Okay, so you get 4.
4. Okay. So you vomit hot, steaming, unpleasant blood on it. But it's still alive. These guys, however, are all dead, which makes it these guys' turn. This one will give chase. Actually, he can just shoot at you from here. I don't know why he would chase you. He's going to continue to shoot at you. So I need you to make a DC 12 dex saving throw, Curtis.
Me?
Oh, brain.
I
Sorry.
didn't know we could shoot.
Ignore me.
Well, you can just save that roll because 2 of them are going to shoot at you, Kelrick.
Yeah, I figured.
You passed. You're fine. So you can go ahead and make your second dex save throw on me.
I cannot roll today.
That's not great. That's not great at all.
Me neither. Don't worry,
1
Kelrick.
point of damage from the first one.
How many?
1.
Okay.
8 from the second one, so 9.
Okay.
Calric.
Calric has 6 hit points left. He's doing great.
Layla, everything goes white. Like just whites out. You find yourself standing in a familiar, bloodied bedroom. Your fiance, with the 7-pointed star carved into his forehead, splayed across the bed. Blood and white feathers all over the room. It's an unpleasant place, and you're standing at the foot of the bed, sort of looking down at him. And behind you, you hear a voice say, type. I see all this typing all of a sudden. Behind you, you hear a somewhat familiar voice go, well, you know, I see it's not an ideal situation. Why do we always meet here? Like, why is this the place that your dreams always take place? It's weird.
I don't think I'm dreaming.
He shrugs and he goes, yeah, probably not. You turn and look, and you can see the physical form has changed. Yeah, he's a bright red mohawk now, like dyed red. Sides of his head shaved, leather jacket with the sleeves cut off of it.
Every time.
Yeah, different look, but same person. You recognize him, and he's like, I don't know how your brain works. I don't make up the rules, but well, I'm here to put you back.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Why?
Ooh.
He shrugs and he sort of smiles and he's like, "A deal, as you say, is a deal." And he leans forward and one
No, 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 no,
sharpened,
no! She just yelled, "No, no, 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 no,
almost
no,
like
no! I don't want it."
talon-like nail begins to reach forward and he goes to like poke you on the nose and he's like, "No, so you would rather friends die? Is one
At
for the
what
life
is
of
the
many."
cost?
The cost, well,
What sent you? Why are you here?
cocks his head to the side and goes, you'll figure it out. And he pokes you on the nose.
No!
Oh
Shit!
The
Oh, no.
ashes in the room start to swirl slowly and coalesce back together. You can see bit by bit, like sort of starting with the toe, like the bone inside the toe, like the skeleton gets put back together first, followed by the blood vessels, and then the muscle, and then the skin. So Layla's naked there for a moment as the clothes are slowly put back on her. The body of Layla begins to reform into the room.
She's still screaming no.
Layla, you come back with 1 hit point. Your sword is not in your hand, and as you look around to grab it, quickly you look over and you can see Ira slumped over next to you with the sword sticking out of her chest. She has not turned to goo.
Ugh.
Ah! Ah!
What do you want to do?
Oh, God.
She's gonna scream no a lot. And she's gonna do maybe mass healing word. Let me see what this does. She call out words of restoration up to 6 things of your choice. Gain hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier. But she's down, but she's not turned to goo. So this might work. She's gonna do that. Or, wait. She's gonna use her cleric thing. It's better. She's gonna channel divinity. You're evil!
I'm laughing at Curtis when he puts this in the
She's gonna do
Pizza.
5 times my cleric level. She's gonna do 34 hit points to herself and 1 hit point to Ira.
That has no effect on Ira.
Oh, I thought so. And then,
This is happening in the background. Where have you been? You told me about this kid.
I'm still locking up.
Why did you listen to me? So who's getting?
I thought you
35?
wouldn't listen to me because you hate my.
Who's getting 35 hit points?
me.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Me are getting 34 hit points and she's getting 1, which does nothing. And then I'm going to do something else because I got a bonus action.
You still have a spell slot too, so you have a bonus action spell you want to use.
Okay. I guess. What?
I don't know if mass healing word is a bonus action.
It's not, I don't think. One of these things I think is, though.
Healing word, I know is.
Healing word is, but that doesn't do anything.
It heals people.
Yeah, but apparently she's dead.
Yeah, but I mean, there are other people that are injured in the room with you.
This is true. What can I do? Hold on. Bonus action. Mass healing word is a bonus action. I'm gonna do that. Mass healing word. So 6 people that I see within range will get 1d4. Let's do higher spell slot. So 2d4.
Okay. Plus the level of the spell.
Yeah. So
Which is not in there. So the 9 plus what level did you cast it at?
4.
4. So 9 plus 4 is 13. So
Yeah, plus my cleric thing, which I'm a life cleric, so I do.
that's what I'm adding.
Okay, so I get 2 plus the spell's level.
Oh, it's 2 plus the spell's level, so plus another 6, so 15.
And I heal myself for 3, I think, for that.
Yes. So everybody in the room with Layla
2,
gets
no, I heal myself 2 plus the spell level.
Oh, so what's the thing that lets you heal other people more? Isn't that just the spell level?
And that's my. When you channel. No, that's channel divinity. Disciple of life. Yeah,
what
2
is
plus
that?
the spell level, so it's the same.
Okay, so everybody gets 15 hit points back that's in the room with Layla.
Oh, thank God.
2 plus the
Thank
spell
you.
level, so I get 6. That's 6, right?
Yes.
35 plus 6 is 41.
Pretty
Cool.
good.
Hey guys, I'm real sorry about this, but I'm about to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D5.
Cool.
Kelric is 1. So 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5. 5 is Buster. Buster, roll a D10 for me.
I guess it's about to answer this question, the question of what are you going to do about it?
A 5. At least it's not a 9. A 5. I need you to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Mhm.
You can do that.
Okay.
You can't do that.
You will take 27 points of damage.
Well, it's a good thing that I actually don't have 27 points of damage on my counter, you see, because you full healed me. So, I'm not cheating here. It looks like I'm cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm actually fine.
I
So,
don't believe that you're not cheating.
That's lucky.
Good. Because I would be so fucked if you didn't heal me. Thank you so much.
Why don't you walk out of the room? That sounds like a good
Because-
plan.
Because.
So you're at 45 and then you take 27.
Yeah, I'm trying to do math.
I got it. You're at 18.
Okay, that's better
If you
than
just
0.
if you click on your token, there's the little red thing, the little
Yeah.
red circle. If you click on that, there'll be a circle or a box that'll pop up. You can do math in that, so you can just type like +2. It'll add 2 to the total.
How
Or
helpful.
minus 20, whatever. It just does it. That's how I do the math for the monsters so quick. Okay. So a ray of blue, or no, what is this one? Red. A ray of red energy smashes into Buster. He recoils back, his arm turning necrotic and beginning to rot and shrivel up. But he is still standing.
Fuck you too!
She's dead. Curtis, it's your turn.
Well, who can I help first? What is even happening in here?
I told you to watch the book!
I'm in the doorway. I'm still watching.
Only
Okay,
bad
fine.
things have happened in here.
This is does anyone need some healies? I have to touch them.
Uh-oh.
I
Okay.
think,
Come over to me so I can touch you.
I think that's a good idea. We should all run over to Curtis.
Yes,
Okay,
and run the fuck out of here!
You're gonna hold your action till somebody's within touch, and then you're gonna cast Cure Wounds on them.
Sure.
Works with me.
Just pat them as they go through the door.
Good job. Good game. Go ahead and
Good
your
job,
turn.
slap ass! Good job, slap ass! Good job, slap ass!
Okay.
Go
Does
away. Go. Step away from me, please. I'm
Okay.
about to do something that's AOE, and you need to not be near me.
okay? Question:
Fine,
Does she
cool.
still have the sword in her?
Yes. Just it
okay.
embedded in her chest. Right between her perfect boobies.
No!
Thanks.
Welcome.
Okay. So,
You're real good.
Jordan, I can save her, maybe. Just get her out of the room and get out yourself.
I
Save yourself.
am going to
Just
Misty
picks
Step
up the sword with Ira on it.
to there because it's 25 feet, I think. And
I think she's actually dead beside me.
She's actually over here. I just moved the token.
Oh. Okay. Well then, I'll grab her and then just Misty step out of the room. Can I do that?
So you bonus action disengage, grab. Can you put Misty
Wait,
Step?
I
in
can
chat?
bonus action it? Okay, so
Yeah, because you're a rogue.
Do you step a bonus action though?
So yeah, if I disengage, do
You
I
can use your action to
Oh, no.
disengage and then your bonus action to Misty Step. But can you put Misty Step in the chat for me?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was missing it.
Head the front entrance.
Mystery step.
Briefly, you teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space that does not say you can take a creature with you.
Oh no! Like the idea was me disappearing to get to her, and then.
Oh well, you can just use your bonus action to disengage and save the spell slot. I thought you were moving over to Ira and then trying to teleport away with her.
Yeah, no, like because I thought she was over to the right, but since he's like
you
right
could
next to us,
just you could just use your bonus action to take a step like to disengage and not take an attack of opportunity. Move next to Ira and then do whatever else you want to do.
Yeah, just I think that's my action, my movement, and.
So you're just gonna spend the rest of your turn. Are you pulling Ira out of the room, or are you just taking the sword? I don't.
And I'll take both. Just
Yeah,
the whole body, just like
that'll be your whole turn to get to her in there. Okay. Chris.
How much space do you need, Kelric?
15 feet.
Yeah, okay.
I can hit all of them.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm going to
Not that much space.
use up all my stabbies. Just gonna do some extracurricular stabbing.
Okay. Which one are you? Are you splitting your attacks between the two of them?
Yeah, I'm gonna split it between the two so I can just walk away.
Let me know who you're stabbing. You hit with every attack. I just need to know who you're stabbing with which attack.
I'll do 2 to this guy and 1 to the other guy.
So 25 against that guy, and then 12 to this guy. And do you want to throw any extra stank on it?
I'm all out of stank, unfortunately.
Okay. Cool.
So
So
I'm
some
just
extracurricular stabbing, as you put it.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
back,
just gonna
stank.
back up.
So you just flip out the blades and then dart back quicker than they have time to react. Kelric.
Alright, I'm gonna
Do
take
your
one.
thing, Kelric.
I'm gonna take 1 step back so I don't hit Layla.
Okay.
Apparently. And then yeah, we're gonna do some thunder wave at 3.
Okay.
That thing.
So that's a con save, right?
Nah.
Okay. Oh, 2 of these guys. One of them, first one fails. So go ahead and roll damage for me while I'm doing.
Okay.
So you can push back 2 feet. And then 2 of these guys. What's your spell save DC?
15. 15.
Okay, so that guy takes 20. That guy takes 20. That guy takes 10. That guy takes 10. And then this guy will also get moved 10 feet. Which pushes him that way. Okay, so another rocket. They do not look good at this point. They've been shoved back up against the walls. They've been pushed around. There's this rolling thunder that comes out of them, or out of Kelric that crashes into them. The surviving Kuatoa are not doing well. Which makes it these guys' turn. One of them is going to attack Buster. One of them is going to attack Layla.
Can I use my movement to back out of the room again?
Yes, you will take an attack of opportunity.
Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Denny, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just sitting on the
You'll
bed.
take 3 points of damage.
I thought you had to take a feint.
Turn your aura off.
No, I still got my headphones in.
Run, Kelric! Run!
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as far as I can. Because Layla's only 2.
This will be against Layla, so fight. That hits you, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, 3, and then 1, 2.
Here. And then, How do you do that thing where
3.
you bend the arrow?
Hit Q. And it'll like snap. So like you hit the Q button and you can like.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, Layla, does a 22 hit you?
Okay.
Yes.
So I end up in front of that guy.
Another 13 points of damage.
Okay.
So you have a total of
I
16.
have to pick her up.
And then 2 against Curtis. The bite.
Ow.
24.
Two
I'm sorry,
HP?
3
Wait,
times.
no. You mean me, right? They're
Yes,
attacking
sorry.
me.
3 attacks against Curtis. First one, the bite, 24 to hit, 6 points of damage. First punch. That'll only hit. Third punch. Or last attack. 16.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 6 points of damage. So you take a total of 12.
I'm not looking great, but it's better than nothing.
6, I believe. So they
Yeah.
lunge forward, jaw snapping, fists flitting out and smack into you. You're bludgeoned apart, lightning arcing through your body, which makes it the archpriest's turn.
Fuckers. I hate them. I hate fish.
Run!
Sure.
I'm trying, goddammit.
I don't know how that spell works. I've never used it before.
Oh no, they're not. Oh no.
Well.
No, don't do that. Don't do a full restore.
A wave of healing energy, everything within a 30-foot. All creatures of your choice within 30 feet.
Yeah, we gotta book it.
Let's get the fuck out of here. This is a bug hunt, man. Game over.
That will unfortunately put you guys in their aura as well.
No, no, no.
Wait for
which-
their healing, right?
Nope.
What kind of aura?
Negative. It's a bad aura. So
Fuck.
29 hit points back to all of them.
Oh, good.
No.
Oh, great.
So this
That's
guy's back
what
up
I like to
full.
hear.
This guy's
Well.
well now. The hell is that noise?
Sorry, I
Dennis
hit my
caps
caps
lock.
lock.
Are you playing fucking what is that game that makes that noise?
Pong?
Pong, yes.
Hmm.
29 plus 4 is 33. Okay, hang on. Make it healed. And then I also need some saving throws from Denny, or from Curtis. God, ass, Buster and Layla.
Oh, we gotta get out of here, Layla. What kind of throws do you want?
15 foot for the duration. Wisdom.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay. I need a second round after this.
Inspiration would be nice if anybody's got any.
I'm pretty sure we said it.
You both take
Anybody-
you both take 19 points of damage.
Mm.
I think that makes Buster down.
It does.
Okay, so what are the rules for whenever you
And then you immediately are going to fail a death saving throw because you're going to take damage from the spirit guardians again.
Oh.
So you just mark one failed death saving throw, and then Layla, I need you to make another wisdom save.
Fucking fuck.
Oh.
I need a drink. I'll be back.
Anybody got inspiration I could use?
Layla's unconscious again.
Fuck.
So Buster and Layla are both making death saving throws.
Wheel.
No.
Buster has a failed one out the bat. Which makes it Rachel's turn. She got up angrily because she needs to take a drink, but somebody, whenever she gets back, just remind me she needs to make a death save.
Yeah.
These guys are gonna start. I forgot this fucking dude even existed down here. So
Can I bonus action dog? I didn't use it last time, but if I see them running at me.
it's a little late.
Okay.
It's okay. They only get 2 bites against you. First one misses. Second one misses. third one's gonna bite Joyden.
Bring it.
13.
Nope.
Okay. That is all of those that are. Oh no, this guy needs to move. You know, so he'll go his 60 feet out of this fucking room. Layla, you fail a death save. No, that'll be on the Kuatoa's turn. So go ahead and make a death saving throw. No, wait, you just fail it. It's on your turn. I'm sorry. That's one success and one failure. There's no one in the room for the eyed laser. The succubus is dead. Curtis, it's your turn.
All right, who needs a pappin?
Well, Joyden went past you, so you cast that healing spell on Joyden earlier.
Oh, I thought I was holding it. Can't I just?
You were holding it until somebody went by you. You can do it again this turn. It's fine.
Okay.
Joyden, you'll get a D8 plus whatever Curtis's.
I think it would be. Can you just make it for Chris instead? I think Chris was hurt more.
It's whoever ran past her.
No, I'm pretty good right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay,
actually
great. I'll take it.
very close to full.
So Curtis, what's your charisma modifier?
It is the 4.
4. So you get a D8 plus 4 hit points back, Joyden. And then Curtis, it's your actual turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Cure Wounds again on.
You have to
I
move
assume
up.
Buster just falls prone at my feet.
No, he's up here.
Where is he? Oh.
So
What
you
is
have
he
to
doing
go
all the way
into
up
the
there?
swirly maelstrom auras to get to him.
Curtis, if you want, I can go get him and bring him back to you, and you can slap him when I bring him.
Oh, well, let me let me give you some inspo.
That'd be nice.
Where's the thingy? There it is.
Okay. You're bardically inspired.
Cool.
Then you're gonna
Love
hold
it.
your action to cast Cure Wounds on Buster or whoever gets within range of you.
Sure.
Okay. Rachel, I need you to make a death save now that you're back.
Don't worry, Chris is on their way to save you.
We'll get
Okay.
you out of this somehow.
Oh my god. Okay.
We are dead on their next turn. And I'll die again. Great.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hang in there.
Not on my watch.
So did that roll work?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
success.
Oh, okay.
Whew.
So Buster's holding their turn. Or sorry, Curtis is holding the turn. Joyden, it's your turn.
Okay, so I imagine that Chris, you're going to go and get Buster because is that concentration.
I also have 2 healing potions. So I was thinking I would just stick one in Layla's mouth while I was over there.
I'm just checking if jump is concentration.
The thing I can
It-
do.
Isn't. So if I went down,
Conscious though.
okay,
So I don't know.
then I don't.
I don't know if it holds over. To be
Yeah.
honest, if it's not, if it's not concentration for now, I'm gonna say you still have it.
Okay,
While I look up the rules.
then I am going to jump over to Buster. So I think that should be good.
Sure.
Boop. And we'll give. Okay, so I could. If I tried to carry Buster out of the room, I'd get attacks of opportunity and move half speed.
Jordan, I have a lot of movement. You could just let me.
You move half
basically
speed.
one of those.
You move half speed in the Spirit Guardians, I think. I gotta look them up.
I mean, but you'd only be able to carry one out, right?
How-
Chris?
Well, so I have a question. Can I ask a question on Jordan's turn?
Yeah.
If I used a healing potion, would that
Okay.
be a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's basically my plan. Is I was going to
Joyden, I need you to make
dash?
a Wisdom saving throw.
and then healing potion and then grab Buster. and leave.
17?
You will take half. So you'll take half of 17, which is, I don't know, 8. You'll take 8.
Okay.
Cool.
So
you
I forgot
doing
to add the 5.
leap into the swailing maelstrom of death, the swirling water as it crashes into you. You feel it trying to force itself into your lungs and drown you as it has done your friends.
Mm.
Chase?
Mhm.
I have a ring of dark vision that I've been wearing
Well,
that I
What?
did not notice until I was
No,
going
they-
to my church. No,
Alright.
I just noticed it. Like I just noticed it. It was just
I
like
forget.
I'm mad at myself.
I've given you people so many magic items.
Again, I'm mad at myself.
So Jordan, you
Because that's
leap
what I
in.
thought.
Jordan, you leap in.
Yeah.
You're bludgeoned and almost drowned by the maelstrom of water these creatures have summoned. What do now?
I want to pull Buster out of this room.
Cool. So
My
half
hero!
movement. So
Uh,
15 feet.
Kind of like I think I might have to. Okay, so my action to pick him up and then movement.
You also have your bonus action to dash because you're a rogue, so you can move 30 feet basically.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you can get him out of the room. It's no problem.
Oh,
That's your whole
Ah. Oh,
turn though. You leap in, you almost get drowned. You leap back out. Chris, it is your turn.
and then Curtis is going to what?
Yeah.
Holy
Heal,
action.
Yeah,
you want to
Curtis,
heal
slap
Buster?
him.
So Curtis,
Or
roll
maybe-
your healing.
Yeah, I'm one step away.
That's a D8 plus your charisma.
4.
So roll a D8. Somebody. I don't care who.
1d8 plus 4, Rach.
Okay. 1d8 plus 4. Okay, so that's 10.
Well, no, that's 6. Oh yeah, it's 10. Yes, I can math. Don't make fun of me. Cool. So Chris.
Thank you!
I'm going to so the maelstrom where
Where Layla is? You can't see the big
Just-
green auras?
Oh, I can't. No.
Oh, Layla is in both of them.
Oh, okay. I'm going to
You're gonna have to make this up to your wife tonight.
She's one turn away from dead.
I'm gonna action dash so I
Okay.
don't take less movement from the maelstrom, I think that's how that works.
It
With
doesn't
my movement.
have an effect.
Oh,
The
it doesn't?
movement. I just looked it up. No.
Oh, well, okay. Then I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna walk over to Layla. I'm gonna shove this healing potion in her mouth. I don't know how
Yes!
much it does.
2d4. Is it just a basic healing potion?
I think so.
2d4 plus 2.
Where is it? Yeah, it's a potion of healing.
Yeah, so 2d4 plus 2. Oh god, they're so expensive. Why are we paying 50 gold for healing potion?
Yeah.
I know.
Only got
So Layla, a thick, viscous, familiar licorice flavored red fluid is coughed up out of your mouth. You wake up in swirling, not quite there water with Chris looking over the top.
I
of you.
think she before she sees Chris, she goes, "My love, are you there?"
Yep, it's me. Okay, let's go.
Chris!
And I'm gonna pick her
She
up.
kisses you on the
and
face and she's like, "Thank you."
Oh.
I'm gonna pick her up and I guess
Chris,
I'll dash.
I need you to make 2 wisdom saving throws.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna
Well,
let you get away with getting in there
let's see.
and doing the healing potion, but then
Let's see how
you're
this
gonna take the damage.
goes.
That'll
No,
be a fail.
that's a bad one.
That'll be a pass. So you will take 13 from the first one
Oh, that's not too bad.
and half of whatever this is. 4 from the second one, so 17.
Cool. Okay, I take that.
And
I
then you're gonna drag Layla out of the room,
yeah. Can I dash? Ooh.
No!
which should give you enough movement to get her out of there.
We're getting
Coward,
out of here. We're
my
leaving.
boy, you
I'm
got
tired of this
got-
place.
tres fish hombres upon you.
I hate it. Okay.
Fish in Spanish. Anybody know?
I
Pescado.
still-
Pescado.
There we go.
Alright,
Breathe in.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna pick up this woman,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move to be in this door.
You'll take 1 attack of opportunity.
That's fine. I want to throw her here.
Okay. He will try to bite you. 7 will not hit you, and then you're just gonna chuck this chick. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want her like on.
Now there's 2 unconscious people laying here with weird boils filled. One of them pops when like it hits the ground, and a little thing flies out of her face. Starts like flopping around, little tadpole monster.
Can I have her here?
Here?
Yeah, just a little lower. I don't want like that. I want that line clear if possible, just to save these problems later.
Whatever you want to do, man.
Okay. And then I will be Dog Boy.
You're gonna turn into a dog? You haven't seen Layla dead yet, right?
No, and no one ever
You saw
told me.
Ash.
I
Yeah, no one
went,
ever told
"Where's
you.
Layla?" And no one answered.
That's because we were too shocked.
No.
But you're gonna just like,
Rachel, calm down. That's a good thing. Okay, that's a good thing.
Then yes, when you shift, you may be.
You mean Calric didn't see her
actually,
ash?
He
and
may have,
stuff?
but he didn't understand it.
Okay.
No, I didn't have dark vision on at the time because I was dumb and forgot that I had it. So I only had a viewpoint of like 10 feet, so I did not see what was going on.
Do dogs have dark vision? I don't even fucking know.
No.
Yeah.
No?
Wait. No. So actually, no. I don't change into a dog. I'm just gonna stand at the door and hope for the best. I'm gonna cast Heal Wounds on myself. I can do that. I can cast Cure Wounds on myself. Okay.
Are you okay?
I think Keller lost it.
Okay. No. Let's put it this way. While you guys have been running around at the top doing all your stuff up in that right-hand corner, I've been playing with 3 people by myself.
You've just been getting bludgeoned by 3 of these guys.
Oh,
Right. And I haven't been attacking because I've had other shit that I've been trying to do to continue to function.
Oh yes, you may cast Cure Wounds on yourself. While you're doing that, I'm gonna take these guys' turn.
Okay.
Hey, Rachel.
Yeah.
These guys are sorry, not Rachel, Denny.
Yeah.
Whichever one of you.
We're the same person.
Yeah, I feel that way about Susie.
Aw.
These
Oh.
guys are gonna punch kick you.
No. Don't let them punch kick you.
First one, bite. 13.
Nope.
Second one, bite.
That one
21.
hits.
6. And
How
then
many?
four punches. 1, 2,
I hate the punchies.
3.
I'm blocking
Yeah,
the
they're
door
pretty
with
rough.
body.
4. I think the 15 and the 16 probably hit, but not the other 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 4 is 15 points of damage.
Okay.
They're just slamming you into the wall, biting into your face, raking claws across your belly, punching you with their weird lightning fist wraps.
What's 24 minus 15?
Just do it on your token. Like,
9.
9.
Ooh, all right.
so you're at 9 hit points.
Are we all out?
You
Can
are
we start
holding
escaping?
the door currently.
Yes.
It is currently the Kuatoa Archpriest's turn.
No. Fuck them.
Are we all
Um,
escaping, please?
Yeah.
I think so.
First one, I need Curtis to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last time that he can do that. You pass.
Haha.
The other one will just Sacred Flame you, because that's all you can do.
Ow.
Ah.
DC 14 Dexterity saving throw.
that jerk.
14.
10. You take 5 more points of damage.
Ooh.
He summons the little eyeball and fires it at you, and I guess bonus action they'll move their doodads 20 feet, but that's not really helpful.
Getting
Rachel,
rough.
it is Buster's turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick up the child and put him on my back and try to book it as fast as I can.
Half movement.
Okay. So that means like 15 feet, eh?
15 feet. You can use your action to move another 15.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use both my actions to get the hell out of this place.
Okay, so that'll get you there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going there.
Little further down. Can you get a little further? Is it possible?
That's as far as you can go.
Can
As
it get
far
moved
as
down a
I
little
can
further?
go.
Kelric, I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws for me.
That's fine. I'm literally standing here for the sole purpose of stopping them from going through this door.
Oh no.
This is round 4 since you were rezzed. I don't know what difference that makes, babe. You pass both times, and then the last one's just gonna try to bite you. 8 will not hit. Layla, it's your turn. I did not use Revivify to bring you back to life.
No, for me to do that.
I don't understand. You have to wait 4 rounds until you're... I don't understand.
No, Revivify, you have 1 minute
After
after someone's dead.
If you want to cast it, you got that window. Just remember it consumes that expensive-ass diamond.
I mean, I bought one for everybody, so
Okay.
ingredients for everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that on.
Tomb of Annihilation was not designed by Chase.
I'm gonna try to do it on Ira, because I'm here. I'm just still screaming no since I left the room, and then I woke up and kissed Chris.
You were just like,
And
no,
now I'm like,
no.
no!
You want to describe how you cast Revivify?
I think she goes over and she adjusts her hair, and she like frantically rips out like the diamonds out of her backpack, and she like holds one in her hand and she hits it really hard and it shatters into light over the top of her, and she's like, live, maybe.
Okay.
There's a loud scream.
There's a loud scream, a flash of brilliant light, and it has no effect.
Oh.
I guess she's gonna mass heal word the rest of us, and it's a bonus action. I can't do that because I used a spell. Let's leave then.
Let's.
Bonus
You
action.
wanna grab your sword out of Ira's chest?
I guess I can't grab Ira, huh?
You could drag her body. It slows you down half movement. So you can only-
She's
A
ethereal. She'll be
wagon.
fine.
So we can put all the people in the wagon, and Chris will just drag it out of the dungeon.
Where's this wagon?
I'll grab Ira. I can move fast, twice as fast.
Okay. Then I will. I guess I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Okay. Do you want to move? It's your bonus action to drink the healing potion, so you can still move.
Yeah, but if I move, I get an attack of opportunity, don't I?
Yes, this guy's right on top of you.
If you can manage, please go anyway.
I'm going to go anyway. Where is my healing potion? It is not on here. 1,500 gold pieces or diamonds, blah blah.
He misses you anyway, so you can go ahead and do your movement.
Where? 2 lesser
but-
healer potion. What's a lesser
or-
healing potion do?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2 plus my.
Curtis.
What?
No, 2d4 plus 2, flat. You don't get any bonuses to healing potions. Asia, roll a d10.
Uh-oh.
think that's an okay one. That's an okay one. I need you to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Whew.
Okay, you're fucking fine. A gray beam rockets out of the dark at you, like, but you dodge out of the way. It crashes against the door. It seems to have no effect. Ira is dead. I'm gonna delete her out of the turn order. It's your turn then.
Get out, get out, get out!
Yeah, who needs inspo? I will give that to whoever, and I'm going to escape.
Give it to Chris.
You're gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity.
I never used my last one. I forgot that I had it immediately after I got it.
And these are.
I can give it to you, Jordan.
So first bite.
Or Layla.
16. Second one.
16 hits.
8. That'll miss. 6 points of damage as you run away.
Ooh, I'm down. As
You have 9 hit points left.
I have. Do I? I thought I had like 4.
I see 9.
No, I've been keeping on my character sheet. It's 4.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're unconscious.
Yeah. Well, I tried to escape from the door.
You take a step and then are bit in the back of the head, and you can feel your skull begin to get crushed under the teeth of these things.
Owie.
And you are unconscious. Joyden.
I am going to bonus action give Curtis a healing potion. A greater healing potion.
A greater?
Yeah.
I gotta look and see what the graders do. I don't remember. Hang on.
Goodness.
No, I don't want it for Terraria. Greater is 44 plus 4.
44. Do you want to roll it, Curtis?
I feel like you'd have better luck than I do.
D4 plus 4.
Plus 4.
Yay.
15.
So 15 hit points back. Wounds begin to knit close. You begin to come to consciousness once again. Chris?
Wait, hold on. But that was just my bonus, right? So I have my action.
This is accurate.
Movement?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I am going to grab oh my gosh, Ira, thank you. And move so action and then
30 feet.
Yeah, so move her out of the room.
Yeah, okay.
And move her and me.
30 feet is like right at that door.
Yeah.
So
ideally put her right on the outside of the other side of the door, if I can.
Yeah, it's a little clustered there with unconscious people, but sure. Chris.
Step over, everybody.
Yep. Okay, so
Chris, please be a wall.
Almost everyone is out of this room, right?
It's you and poor prone Curtis at this point.
All right, if possible, this section needs to be clear.
There's just like 5 unconscious people behind you. When you say that, you're like, clear this area! Clear! Ah, fuck!
Just move 5 feet, it'll be fine!
Wait, did you say clog this area?
No!
I guess I'm gonna try and pick up Curtis.
Whoa.
And I'll dash and fly over Jordan.
Oh my gosh, you can fly. That's
brilliant. For now. For the moment.
So yeah, you'll both end up there.
Oop.
Awesome.
Okay, we're in.
Lightning wings. Layla, like you notice as she like flies past you. There's crackling wings. That's new. Kelric.
Okay. Okay, so let me zoom in real quick. Is that everybody? We have everyone?
I think so.
I mean,
Okay.
Jordan's slightly outside the door.
Don't worry about me. I can escape.
Okay.
Could
Sure.
you just slip through it? Okay, so Kelric is going to take one step back to try and clear Kiddo down.
Ouch!
Yeah, you bump into Buster as you're stepping backwards. He's right here.
You bumped him with the concrete.
Ouch! Watch it!
Can I oh wait, no. Actually, okay. I'm gonna continue to stand here and exist, and I will hold my action until all parties are out of that area.
No, you can bump into me. It's okay.
No. It's not you I'm worried about. No offense.
It's not
But
you,
if you
it's
could,
me.
if you could use your turn to either clear the way, that'd be great.
I'm trying. I'm waiting for my turn.
That's whenever you get there. Jordan's blocking the other doors.
Junior, one of the punch kick guys is gonna attack you.
No.
Bring it on! Come on!
17.
That hits.
I should have pushed Jordan in the
3,
door.
and then a nat 1, and then a 12. So
Nope.
you don't get hit.
Awesome. Glad you
These
took it.
guys will move their 30. Just monster.
Ah, there's too many fish.
Buster.
Run!
Escape.
Escape!
Do you want to take an unconscious person with you?
Yes, of course. I'm not gonna just drop him and run. You think I am, Curtis?
You're gonna take the kid. You're gonna
Oh my
take
God.
Ira's dead body. You're gonna take one of the people with fish inside of them.
No, I'm gonna take the child that we've shared
Okay.
these experiences with me.
Buster disappears into the dark.
Oh.
Bye!
God. Okay. I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
Elric.
It's all right. I'll be okay.
Pass.
You don't need me.
You know what?
It's
You passed
fine.
both of them. You don't need to roll the second one. And I'm not gonna make the third one attack because you rolled so well.
I feel like this is one of those Jackie Chan movie like moments where he's trying to block the door. And it's like dodge.
The other one is gonna. Actually, he's not gonna run up. I need Jordan to make a dexterity saving throw.
Please.
You have inspiration.
You pass. You're fine.
Okay.
And then it's Layla's turn. They're all shooting eye lasers at you, but having little to no effect.
Then I will do mass healing word, I guess. That's a bonus action. Let me see. Okay. And this one's an action. Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to mass healing word.
Okay.
And that will do 6
everybody gets 10.
plus 4 is 10.
Yeah.
And I'll get 10 as well.
Yay.
So everybody gets 10 hit points back.
Thank you.
And I'm going to grab Ira and leave the room.
Okay. So you were running away with Ira. No one that this thing can see. So
Please
Curtis.
yell if someone goes down.
Layla's just sobbing and dragging Ira's body out of the fucking room.
God damn, this was such a nightmare.
Can I give inspo to Layla? While
Sure,
I'm
that's
being
your-
carried?
That's your bonus action.
Yeah.
So you still have your action.
I was looking the worst for where.
Your action, Mr. Ron.
I'm pretty good. I'm 41 to 48. And I still have your inspiration.
I mean, I can try running, but Chris is already carrying me out.
Oh.
Oh, well, I mean, I could have put you down when I landed.
Sorry.
Faster.
You can leave
Run
if
in
you want.
place. Kick your little feet.
Am I? If I'm slowing Chris down?
I'm definitely not taller than you are, so you can probably just put your feet on the ground.
Okay. Well, if anyone needs healies, now is the time to let me know.
Okay, you just sort of run then? Nobody's responding, it seems like.
Sure. I don't want to weigh Chris down.
Is there any bodies, like, still unconscious people?
There's one that's right next to you.
Yeah, you can
Just
take
one?
an
Okay.
unconscious. There's two.
Yeah, I got
here.
him.
You could take an unconscious body with you if you want, Curtis.
Well,
You get a
how
body. You get a body.
It's a
It'll
body.
slow you down. It's half movement while you're carrying someone.
Everybody, yeah.
Is Kelrick doing all right, HP?
Take a body, yeah. I'm fine.
Feeling himself.
We're getting too lost in
I'm so excited I can hear myself.
So can I cure wounds on one of these bodies?
I think they're a little bit past repair.
Oh, then why am I bothering to drag them out?
Because they're not conscious. They're just not good. They need medical attention.
Oh.
Yeah, and we're miles and miles away from anywhere that could possibly help them.
Would carrying a body slow me down?
Yeah, half movement.
Oh, I'm gonna have to leave them here. I'm sorry, Buster, but I have to.
It's okay.
Okay, but the next time Buster says, "Who are you, Curtis?" you don't get to say "ouch."
Joyden.
Alright, so I'm going to bonus action disengage and grab a conscious body and
Yeah, take the body and
Yeah.
run.
I think I can get to here with an action left.
Yeah, if you dash, you can get out of the area.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna delete all this stuff. Kellerick, the way is clear.
All right,
Whatever your
I'm gonna
held
use.
action was.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a side step, and I'm gonna cast Wall of Thorns right across both doors.
Yay!
Oh my god. Oh,
Thank
Yeah,
fuck.
and then pick up my body and run.
Oh, take a body and run.
Anybody need me to carry someone?
I can actually probably carry two. Why don't you keep the front way clear?
So, with
Okay.
that, it is clear everybody can begin running back into the room where there were more of these creatures that did not kill.
Yeah.
Dragging your unconscious friends slash new acquaintances.
Can we try and sneak out? Can I use my thing? Can we try and stealth our way out?
I would give you disadvantage on your stealth checks for anybody who's carrying an unconscious person, but yes.
Okay.
But I
it's
think
still pleasant.
as you guys rush out of the room, Kelrick, the plants and vines, the little bitty roots that have wormed their way through the rock wall, sprout and begin growing giant hooked, jagged thorns and tangle themselves into this giant wall, this palisade of fucking thorns and brush. And I think that's a good place to stop with you guys on the lamb there.
Oh fuck. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, people. Like I went full Leroy Jenkins, trying to be like.
I tried to get you out. Like I tried to be fair about it, so hopefully.
Yeah. No, like, I didn't realize like they'd have thunder punches and do 15 H.
I mean, you know, no, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna chew you out. You already feel bad. It's fine.
Oh my god, I thought this was just a fish hole. It would be like noodling for catfish. It would be awesome.
Well, under player location, I'm gonna write fish hole.
Fish hole!
Fucking
Went
fish
to the
hole.
fish hole.
Oh god!
You're still level 7, right?
Yes.
Cool.
No, what? I was level 6.
You should be level 7.
Maybe I just didn't adjust it. Okay.
Cool.
Probably
So, coolest moments.
The
Are
parts.
you like getting resurrected?
Yes.
in spite of her biggest protest. And also, I think we should give Linda Ira because that was very cool, even if it was really depressing.
It was really. Oh my god, it was crushing.
Definitely
Oh,
a very nice touch.
Ira's death. Okay. Anybody else have a good, cool moment?
yes. Chris, whenever.
Chris gets wings.
Oh, yes. That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That was super cool.
Any other cool moments?
Every time I got healed, that was a pretty cool moment.
All that.
Yeah.
And all those heels.
Okay, which leaves us with one thing left to pick, which is MVP. Dude, I stopped this music. Why are Hope flying?
I'm going with Layla because of all those mass words.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we wouldn't be walking out of here without Layla.
Oh my god, I know. We'd be
Layla's had a
fucked.
tough time.
We'd be fish food.
Thanks.
She
God.
died and came
You-
back to save us.
So you will start
So.
next game with
Yeah.
That's pretty
Can't hear you.
good.
Chase, we can't hear you.
you will start next game with inspiration then.
Yay.
Hooray. We survived-ish for now.
I hope that I don't realize that Ira is dead until after we leave.
You'll figure it out. You didn't see the big old sword?
I
guess
mean,
not.
we've come back from worse.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, she'll sleep it off.
Oh, Kelrick also didn't
I
see.
just figure someone will heal her back and it'll be fine.
Yeah, Kelrick also didn't see my Revivify not work.
Nope, I was in a different room.
Everything will be all right.
Kelrick didn't see a lot.
I mean,
work out.
Kelrick kept going in the direction that he thought was a good idea, and then finding out it was a bad idea. And with that, I am out of everything on that staff. I have to wait like 2 days before it's back again.
Oh.
Hopefully we can take a nice little break after this.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Into the water. more
Another
like.
beach episode.
Ugh.
The Riverside episode.
But it won't be the
no,
same.
I've had it with rivers. Fuck the river.
No more
Good
fishing.
thing we're definitely not going to be on the river for a while after this.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we're gonna be the opposite of that. We'll be in the desert.
Can't wait for there to be no water and no fish people.
Right.
Oh, and I'm sad because we won't have a Chase NPC playing with us for, well, until we inevitably pick up someone new.
Sure, we'll figure something out.
I just hope that Ira went to a good place and not the other place.
Well, you know,
We could summon her back.
I don't know if that will work.
We can do that. Maybe.
We could try.
Uh-oh, Chase is steepling his fingers. That's never a good sign.
No, it's not. It's not a good
It's
sign.
gonna be a whole quest line, isn't it?
It is steeple.
The next time Layla's wings unfurl, they're gonna just be black.
We have way.
A lot of times I plan stuff like that like well in advance. I didn't plan that.
I figured not, since it was an accident.
Yeah, I just remember the 10-second pause before you gave the horrible news.
It was
I know that
pregnant
wasn't planned.
with triplets.
Nope.
Oh.
I was like, you take 55 points of damage, and she's like, I only have 51 hit points, and I was like, you only have 51 hit points? Fuck! Oh no! What did I do?
What did you do, bro? Jesus Christ! I mean, I know it was the dice, but
Yeah, I just rolled. I think I rolled like 3 dice that were max or something.
Like
fuck that
4 or
eyeball.
5. It was a lot. I looked at it when
Yeah.
you rolled it. And I was like, dang, that's a lot of 8s.
Oh.
Ugh. Too many 8s.
Whoops. Anyway,
Right.
It was fun.
I love you guys. I guess I'll see you next week.
Aw.